coming to Guyana, the experience is just unique, different from any other tourist destination that you can think about. Without a doubt, when you look at the species of plants, of the animals, the insects, the birds, you know, it's just fascinating. Things that other countries would just see in a book or they would just see on television, we actually get to see it up close and personal. In some regions, we actually get to see it almost every day.
Guyana and its landscapes are as diverse as its peoples. The environment is part of our nature. Our very majestic waterfalls and rivers, our wide variety of flora and fauna are all part of what we stand for.
Guyana is divided into 4 natural regions. The low coastal plain, the hilly sand and clay region, the highland region, and the interior savannas. Each one of these natural regions has their own uniqueness, their own beauty, and something compelling and satisfying that kind of just hones you in.
Guyana's landscape is so vast and diverse, you would need to spend at least a few weeks to even get a glimpse of what this beautiful country has to offer. From the mangrove forest and its rich ecosystems and migratory birds and scarlet ibises in the north, to the Karasabi Mountains, Panuku Mountains, and all of the wondrous rivers and waterfalls in the south. Not forgetting in between, you have the massive Mount Roraima and all the other tabletop tepuis.
And as you move around Guyana, wherever you go, there's always something surprising. There's always another surprise that awaits you. It's a moment that you would want to repeat and just want to all over again.
We're here waiting to show you the beauty that our country contains. So what are you waiting for?
The emphasis now over the past few years in Guyana has been leaning more towards birding tourism. A lot of people are coming now because to see birding. Guyana is off, we would call off the beaten tourism track. It's a new frontier. We actually have, in terms of birds, we have over 900 species of birds and over 70 species that are Guyana Shield endemic. Some of them are easy to see compared to neighboring Guyana Shield countries. Guyana is indeed unique in terms of birding because of the diversity of species. You go on a birding trip and there are many other mammals that are present. And so there are many species that can be observed over the period of time that you are in Guyana.
When you fly over major parts of Guyana, it's uninterrupted forest. Guyana has done a really good job in terms of preserving a lot of the environment, which in other countries has simply been lost. In a lot of countries, you rely for special birds and for conservation generally on little pockets of little oases of good forest or good habitat. But in Guyana, you've got a lot, and I hope it stays that way forevermore.
Showing people our country, birds, our culture, the way we live, I believe one of the best ways of promoting conservation efforts. I love seeing birds. I don't know what is so addictive about bird watching, but when you see the first bird and you get into it, You want to see an excellent, especially new species. And the more difficult it is to find, it makes it more interesting. You want to go challenge it. Every unique boarding trip that we run in Guyana must see the sun parakeet. And that's why we go to Karasabi. It is there. However,
Welcome back once again to National Bank Cricket Stadium, where it's time for Pakistan to take on West Indies. Now, Pakistan have been flawless throughout the IMC T20 World Cup. Once again, we have two teams in action who would try and win the match. It's time for the toss of this important match. Over to Muzammil Asif.
It's hot afternoon here at National Bank Cricket Stadium with a little bit of breeze blowing away from the east, and we are ready for the toss. It's Pakistan versus West Indies. Pakistan captaining by Abdul Razak, and Lawrence Farman is captaining West Indies. We have match referee Liaz Khan with us, who's got the coin. Abdul Razak, please flip it for us. Heads is the call. We have to check it. It comes down as
Head.
it's heads. So West Indies has won the toss. What would you like to do?
I will have a ball.
Particular reason looking at this pitch?
It's a quite flat wicket, and we feel like we need an opportunity to restrict the Pakistanis and see something that we can score. Our bowling has been our better strength, and our batting we need to improve a bit. So we feel like getting to restrict Pakistan to a total will allow us to chase easier.
Chasing on this ground, quite easy for teams. We have been seeing this from the start of the tournament. That is the reason, back of your mind, while deciding to bowl first here.
We had in our discussions, it's something that we took into consideration, yes.
Thank you so much and wish you good luck. Abdul Razak, happy with the decision by the opponents?
Yeah, really, we wanted to bat first, thanks to him.
The way Humayun Farad played in the last game, momentum in the mind, what should be the target on this pitch for today?
It was my message from my side to my player, he play like positive, and if you see bad ball, should go for it. But thanks to Humayun really well last game, and he built momentum for Pakistan team.
3 games, 3 wins for you. Today is the 4th game. You are unbeaten. What is the recipe behind this super performance?
Not really, just thanks to my players, my teammates, and unity is first, and all about the credit goes to the players, I think.
Thank you so much and wish you good luck for today's match as well.
We have so many changes.
You have changes? Please tell us.
I don't know.
Thank you so much. Abdul Razak, the skipper of Pakistan team. So the news from the center is West Indies have won the toss and they have decided to bowl first.
You heard it from the center. West Indies have won the toss and they're bowling first today. So they've invited Pakistan to bat first. And Ayman, we all know from what we saw in the last match against UAE, inviting Pakistan to bat first can be tricky, it can be challenging.
Yes, I'm quite surprised with the decision. I thought they would be looking to bat first on this surface. We have seen them batting really well, and even Pakistan team is back in the form. They have posted phenomenal total of 284 in their previous game. So it's a good surface to bat on.
Right then, it's time for us to move on towards the national anthems.
No noble thoughts brought us here to this region, but through it all, we have risen above. Through our flannel nights, flashing their willow and leather, these keepers of the flame must passion fills the world like a raging fire. As the sun shines, you know we can take it higher. Let every voice be raised. Everybody give praise. Rally. Rally round the West Indies, now and forever. Rally, rally round the West Indies, now and forevermore.
Take on Pakistan. They have won the toss and decided to bowl first. So Mayu Farid was exceptional in the previous match against UAE. So was Fawad Alam. So two good outings for Fawad Alam back to back. Eamon is looking like he's in good form.
Surely he is enjoying the responsibility he has been given from Pakistan team. He is there to rotate, he is there to hit. So he is playing according to the requirement of the team. But here in the National Stadium, we can see the two destructive batters padded up for Pakistan, Abdur Razak and Humayun Farhat. Humayun, who scored a brilliant century, in fact 150 plus stand for Pakistan against UAE. Abdur Razak looked to be in a good nick but got out in the covers, so he must be looking to convert those runs into mighty runs here.
Yeah, special mention for Tariq Mahmood as well, who's played some decent knocks right when the team needed them the most, especially in the first outing Pakistan had at National Stadium. The team was in trouble. They had lost 3-4 wickets, and that's when Tariq Mahmood came in and provided some sanity for the Pakistani batting lineup. So he's been good, a lot working for Team Pakistan here. Here is Pakistan's squad for you all. Eamon, would you like to do the honors?
Sure, it's Humayun Farhat and Abdur Razak, Fawad Alam, Shahriyar Ghani, Irfan Mushtaq, Adnan Beg, Muhammad Ali, Atif Maqbool, Hassan Nasir, Muhammad Suleiman and Tariq Mahmood.
As for the West Indies, they are going in with a new captain. Lawrence Furnham is their captain. Antonel Atwell, Larry Babb, Asif Chand, wicketkeeper, Vishen Lal, Richard Lateef, Joel Leacock, Devendra Maharaj, Rajapuran, Randy Ramanan and Zameen Amin. Let's not forget West Indies have won the toss and decided to bowl first. A decision which might backfire today.
So the field umpires are Wilma Jones and Dariel O'Sullivan. So we have a women umpire here in this game between Pakistan and West Indies.
Yes, she's been taking the responsibility of the third umpire in the previous game. For the first time, she will be seen on field. I love that.
Being a woman, I love that too. So West Indies are coming in, must be looking for a win here because they lost by 10 wickets against South Africa, lost by 5 wickets against UAE, but won against Canada by 7 wickets. So they have a chance to make it 2-2. register a win in their column.
That win against Canada would have helped them get the rhythm back towards their side. As you mentioned, they've been down and out against what we've expected, weaker teams. However, all the teams have come out with some serious preparations and set plans. Speaking of set plans, Humayun Farhat and Abdul Razak are walking in for Team Pakistan. Some change there. Abdul Razak has been batting at number 3 till now.
As you mentioned plan, I wonder whether they watch videos of their opponents before coming into the game, like we see the regular practice in the national side always. So if they must have seen that, they know what areas Humayun Farhat like to play. He likes to go for that slog sweep. He likes to play the fuller ball even with the sweep shot. So we have to see whether they came with a plan against this man who is well settled.
Yeah, both these batters have a reputation of damaging the bowling side when they settle on the track. So if you want to do well against them, you've got to get rid of them as early as possible. Abdul Razak will be facing, leading the side from the front. Humayun Farhat looks happy and confident, courtesy of that last innings in which he played a blistering knock.
Danish, if you were an opener, where would you like to go first? Face the first ball or stand at the non-striker end?
Chris Mitaloza will start up the proceedings for West Indies. I was an opener and I always used to face. So I was a left-handed batsman, still am. I preferred opening and preferred facing the first ball.
That's great and wonderful to know you are an opener. Sorry, I didn't know.
That's okay. I don't blame you. I wish I played enough cricket for you to know that, but I did not. I believe those who cannot do preach. We've been preaching since then. However, I believe every youngster needs to realize the importance of representing your nation. 16 top players get selected out of millions. And it comes with a set of responsibilities. Here we go. Outside the off stump, slashed hard at it, Abdul Razak. That was a chance for sure. The man at slip was a bit too deep for my liking, Eamon.
Yes, he was very much towards the wicket keeper. He was fine, we can say. But I was amazed to see this line from the bowler because he started with an unconventional field. There is no third man protected. There is no deep third man. And they have got point, they have got the slip and started off with the wide line. Maybe wanted the batter to go after this ball.
I beg your pardon, the man at slip needs to be a little forward. Probably take a few steps forward. Speaking of which, Humayun Farhat decided to use his feet. Chris scratching his head, not knowing what Humayun Farhat was looking to do there.
Yes, good aggressive start. This is from Chris, showing some aggression in his follow through.
Yeah, but he's been short and wide. Humayun would have been cursing himself for not getting rid of that wide delivery.
So we have a field change. We have a long off now in place. Once again, back of the length ball from Chris. And plays towards point fielder for 1 run gently.
A touch short for my liking, especially with the new ball. We've seen the new ball move extravagantly as well at some occasions. However, Chris is approaching the crease and banging the ball short, negating whatever swing there might be available with the new ball.
Very nicely played between the gap field. That's what I was talking about, that they have no protection in the deep and anything outside the off stump will race away for 4 runs, and it was very smartly played by Humayun Farhat.
Yeah, you were not the only one who realized that there was no third man, Naaman. Humayun Farhat did that too. And everyone who's played serious cricket understands where each fielder is. That's one thing that every good batter does. Have a look at the field and play accordingly. That's exactly what Humayun Farhat did there.
With this field set, you cannot afford to do this. You have to remain in the stumps. Once again, he star bowled the same, but there's a sweeper patrolling for him.
Even with the sweeper right at the boundary line, you're asking for trouble. Humayun Farhat once again would feel frustrated for not getting rid of that for a 4. It was a missed opportunity. Nonetheless, it's just the beginning of the game.
Pretty unconventional start from West Indies with this field set and the line and length which Chris is bowling on.
They've got a straightish deep mid wicket there as well, which I fail to understand. Probably that's why he's bowling a little short.
They are giving easy singles actually. They got the boundary easy singles, so it's 1 over gone. Pakistan 7 for none.
Yeah, despite that short and wide over from Chris Mitalaza, Pakistan managed only 7, not the ideal start that they would be looking for. However, both these batters are super explosive. On their day, they can destroy any bowling lineup, no matter how good they are.
At your leg.
We can see a lot of discussion going on between the West Indian player. They must be discussing the field placement, especially on the new ball. We have to see who's coming next.
Yeah, 45.
Asif is the new bowler in.
Furnham in deep conversation with Lal, instantly bringing on spin. Both these Pakistani batters like the ball coming onto the bat. They like pace coming onto the ball. It's going to be interesting to see how they deal with some spin. He's got to be accurate though. There is not enough margin for error against these two on this track.
By the field set, we can assume he will bring the ball in. Started off with the short ball. Good start for Lal. Within the stump, back of the length, no room provided to the batter.
Yeah, using his wrists on that occasion, Abdul Razak, classy as ever. Did not try for 2. I'm amazed. They just jogged for 1.
Yes, it was easy double runs there.
4 to come.
Only if they wanted to take. They want to deal in boundaries perhaps.
Yeah, I'm sure Abdul Razak will share his opinion as far as that is concerned after the match. And he'll do it personally with me.
Or maybe one day break was not enough after the innings that Humayun played.
True that. Goes out down on one knee and plays it over the top of the boundary line for a maximum. As easy as it comes. Humayun Farhat carrying off where he left the last innings from.
It was overpitched and easy connection for Humayun. He is too good with the sweep shots. Look at the line of the ball. It's between middle and leg.
Changing his angle now, still drifting down leg. Humayun angry with himself for not getting rid of it. Yeah, I like this angle from Vishen Lal. He doesn't want to give too much room to Humayun.
This is good stuff from Vishen. He is keeping it within the stumps and changing the pace. So back of the length is the key for the spinners on this pitch.
Just stays on the back foot and punches it through cover. That's typical of the Razak there.
Very good looking shot. This is from Abdul Razak. It's 2 over 19 for none.
Calm, cool as a cucumber. Mr. Abdul Razak at his best.
Cut it away with the full face of the bat. Width was there. Easy connection for him for 4 runs.
It's just like these that fill you up with confidence. Abdul Razak started off cautiously, but it seems like he's settling down now, courtesy Humayun Farhat, who's been scoring runs from the other end. Yeah, we talked about it. Chris, once again, short and wide. That man at the boundary line has his work cut out for him. You can expect more balls to come towards him if Chris continues to ball here.
We are yet to see attacking cricket from them. They are giving away easy runs. They are happy with the singles in the power play maybe. Once again, similar line, but the ball kept low, so couldn't play it for the cut shot. Ended up going towards short cover.
Yeah, the man at the boundary line was brought in. Hence, Chris managed his line a bit. I believe they need to keep that fielder inside the circle. And Chris needs to be more compact as far as his line is concerned.
So there is only one fielder outside the ring and one deep mid wicket and long off. Okay, cut away for 4 runs. Similar ball, similar result for Chris. He's bowling too wide of the off stump. Easy extension of arm for Abdul Razak, and he is too good at the back foot. Have a look at this shot. Beautiful. You don't have to run for this.
Yeah, hence the question, why bring that fielder in if you're going to continue bowling at this line and length? That's suicidal. Allowing Razak to score easy runs. Once again, that man going back now.
No way he is going to get the swing of this ball because he is bowling short pitches. Better this time. On the 4th stump. Back foot punch from Abdul Razak.
It was better, Eamon, but he's still coming and banging the ball onto the pitch, which negates any sort of swing that you may get. They've sort of not capitalized on the new ball here.
Yeah, we see the seamers giving air to the ball to let the ball swing. But here we have different plans. Once again, short and wide, but straight to the fielder.
Back up, gentlemen.
at
Back
point.
up, gentlemen. Well done, well done, well done, Yosh. Well done, Yoshi. Well done, Yoshi. That's it, man. Don't let him man just struggle
Not
for
enough
one more.
runs
Come on,
scored
boys.
against Chris, considering the type of bowling he's been
Who do we
doing
blame?
here. I am confused as much as you are. I mean, Chris would look back at it and say, mate, I've just given away 13 runs in 2 overs. I mean, what are you talking about? Shuffling across Humayun Farhat. That's probably what saved him. Direct hit. Is the umpire interested? After 3, Pakistan are 26 without loss.
Just give me the 2 you want and bowl to the 2. Which 2 you want? Because the guy played the shot and killed the arms. You want for the deep so you want 2 man? What you think? Because if you're going to play the shot,
So Pakistan are 26 for none after 3 overs, maintaining the current run rate of 8.67 runs. They've got 3 overs left in this power play. The West Indian bowlers have been up to the mark with a pretty unconventional field set.
Vishen Lal went for 12 of his first over. Pakistan would be looking for similar stuff in this one as well. This angle is better from Vishen Lal. He's trying to take it away from Humayun Farad with that angle of his arm. It's never easy to hit those.
Good placement this time from Humayun, and it will give him a couple of runs.
Throw it up, throw it up. No. Back it up.
Humayun kind of reading Vishen Lal's game plan here. If the ball is going away from me, I'm going to guide it between point and gully and try to play it in the gap. That's exactly what Humayun Farad did. Just one
Bob, in front or behind?
taken.
In front or behind?
Okay, that's a surprise.
Good.
Easy two there.
Get it. Go, Randy.
This time hit it over the head of the cover region, and ball has gone for 4 runs. It was full pitched from Vishen, an easy connection with the ball and bat from Abdul Razak.
Answer to my question, why tire myself out if I can do that, Danish? Okay, sir. Point noted. However, every run matters in this format. I wanted to give it the kitchen sink, and there is a misfield. Will it go for 4? Yes, it will. He did not time it well. It did touch the fielder's hand. It still went for a 4. That's Abdul Razak for you.
Too unlucky for Vishen. He brought the ball back into Abdul Razak. Tried to deceive him from the previous ball. Have a look at this. This one came into him, but misfielding allowed 4 runs for Pakistan.
Oh yaar, isko side pe kar do.
Some issues with the side screen.
Tell your mates they're walking.
Some issues there, right in front of the side screen.
Oye, tu side pe ho ja.
So the 2 fielders outside the ring are deep mid-wicket and extra cover. Both long on and long off are into the ring. Shorter one as expected, but it has lofted for a maximum here. It was too short. It was very easy for him to connect. There was no pace on the ball.
He wasn't just asking him, and he was begging for it to be hit. That was short. He had so much time, and Abdul Razak can hit those with his eyes closed. You can blindfold him, and he will still manage to hit it for a 6. That's how short and wide it was.
It's a decent batting pitch, I would say. It would be difficult to have the fielders in the ring, especially the straight fielders, because anything short would easily come to the bat of the batter.
Yeah, Abdul Razak not happy with the gentleman in front of the side screen. Once again, this time it's a top edge. Is it going to be caught? Oh no, it's a drop catch. You cannot do that. If you allow him to get chances, he will take you for runs. He will destroy you. That's the reputation Abdul Razak has after 4. It's 42 for no loss.
Outside the off stump, and he wanted the same shot once again.
Coming to Guyana, the experience is just unique, different from any other tourist destination that you can think about. Without a doubt, when you look at the species of plants, of the animals, the insects, the birds.
200 on the cards once again. At least a glimmer of that. Pakistan is going at 10.50 runs per over till now. Yeah, we believe that it could have been more. Starts with a better delivery this time around. Chris Mitloza played straight to the fielder at mid-off.
Back of the land delivery within the stumps. Good start from Chris into his 3rd over.
Giving himself room there. You can clearly see Abdul Razak shifting gears here. You can clearly see that he wants to go at the bowler now. He was taking it slow, but now he's trying to explode.
Yes, it was a seam up delivery. Wanted to check it over mid-off. There was not enough force behind it.
The moment you start seeing Abdul Razak clearing that front leg, I mean, if I was a bowler, I would be losing it at the sight of it.
But he did the right thing. Didn't give it full. Dragged his length. Did not allow him to hit him for a big shot. Chris made a great comeback. Can we say comeback?
He's been pretty good till now. I mean, 3 balls left in his third over. He's given away just 14 runs. Those are exceptional T20 figures. I'll take it as a bowler. Would you?
I sure will, and I sure will learn this way with the new ball. This time it was overpitched. Easy shot for Humayun Farhad. He played it beautifully. Wonderful connection this is from him.
Yeah, if Chris watches this back, he'll probably call us and tell us, this is why I wasn't bowling full. You know now? This was the first time he pitched it up and he went for runs.
It was in the slot. We are demanding for a back of the length delivery on this pitch. This one, like this one, but we have to see whether... Oh, there you go! He got the man! This is the back of length delivery and it has done it for Chris.
Hey, man, you probably need to be invest in the dugout and hand them notes or something. Lucky wicket though. It was down leg. Humayun Farhad wanted to chip it over the head of a short fine leg. Played it right into his hands. It was a good catch.
Humayun Farhad has to depart, scoring 18 runs of 13 balls. Scored 1 6 and 2 4s.
Shahryar Ghani being promoted up the order, coming at number 3 now. The run rate coming slightly down. It's under 10 now, which is okay. As long as Abdul Razak, Wad Alam and Tariq Mahmood are there, they can always increase it.
Batsman.
We have to see how they would take this power play further. 1.1 overs are still left of this power play.
We may have to personally apologize to Chris Mithalalza after the match. He's been superb. Yeah, he wasn't giving away runs. Now he's taken a wicket as well, along with the tattoo of Humayun Farhad, the guy who scored 150 plus in the last match.
No, leg towards you for leg. That's almost a middle.
Material stuff from
like
Chris.
That is leg. Or is right arm coming over, one to come.
He had the plan and he executed it really well.
Abdul, when you come, please walk on the side, not across the particular area. Thank you.
Shahryar Ghani, the only batter in this batting lineup of Pakistan who hasn't gotten going till now. He would like some runs under his belt.
But he has been exceptional at the boundary taking catches for Pakistan. We have to see how he would bat for them, especially in the power play.
That was hit sweetly, but straight into the hands of man at short mid-wicket. How well did he time that? I thought that's going to whistle past the boundary line.
Once again, he got the wicket of the short ball.
Yeah, when it's not working for you, Eamon, this is exactly what happens.
Short ball within the stumps. That's the key. Have a look. Yes, it was on the 5th stump. Pulled it, but straight into the hands of the fielder.
Yeah, Chris can do 2 things at the moment. He can either scold us for what we were saying, or he can take us out for dinner, because we've been after him and he's been doing it. Shahryar Ghani gone for a duck. Pakistan.
Coming to Guyana, the experience is just unique, different from any other tourist destination that you can think about. Without a doubt, when you look at the species of plants, of the animals, the insects, the birds, you know, it's just fascinating. Things that other countries would just see in a book or they would just see on television, we actually get to see it up close and personal. In some regions, we actually get to see it almost every day.
Guyana and its landscapes are as diverse as its peoples. The environment is
और बॉलर को आप देख सकते हैं रिग्रेट कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर। एक सीधा और आसान सा कैच यहाँ पर लग रहा था, तेज जरूर था लेकिन बड़ी विकेट थी रज्जाक की।
जी अभी हम बात ही कर रहे थे रज्जाक की, उनकी तारीफ कर रहे थे और आउट होते होते बचे, संभाल नहीं सके। शायद एक्सपेक्ट भी नहीं कर रहे थे कि इतनी आसानी से रज्जाक उनको कैच दे बैठेंगे और अपने आप पे बड़ा गुस्सा हो रहे हैं वो।
और इस बार भरपूर इस्तेमाल किया है उस चांस का जो पिछली डिलीवरी पर मिला और 4 रन्स, अच्छा कमबैक रज्जाक की तरफ से।
लेकिन ये भी एक दिलेराना शॉट था क्योंकि आपका कैच अगर छूट जाए पिछली वाली गेंद पे और आप फिर भी बात ना है कि आपने ऊंची हिट लगानी है, जारहाना स्ट्रोक खेलना है और अज़्म कर लें, इरादा कर लें कि ये चीज़ खेलनी ही खेलनी है, ये इसका नतीजा। गेंद फील्ड अगर सर के ऊपर से होती, बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर, वाइड मिड ऑफ पर।
इस बार टाइट लेंथ पर बॉल की है, फोर्स किया रज्जाक को कि वो पुश करें बॉल डाउन द ग्राउंड। 1 रन के लिए यहाँ पर।
पिछले मैच में बड़ी शानदार बैटिंग की थी पाकिस्तान मास्टर्स ने, 284 रन स्कोर किए थे यूएई के खिलाफ, जिसमें हुमायूं फरत ने 153 रन की इनिंग खेली थी। फिलहाल वो इस मैच में आउट हो गए और अब फवाद आलम पहली मरतबा सामना करेंगे।
That is your middle.
एंटोनल
Let's go Yoshi, let's
अच्छा
go
चांस क्रिएट
Yoshi.
किया था इन्होंने खुद के लिए, लेकिन गेंद तेज था और यकीनी तौर पे आसान नहीं होता जब आप गेंद करवा रहे होते हैं और कैच आपकी तरफ आ जाए तो काफी मुश्किल होता है।
जी हाँ, और वो चांस भी रज्जाक जैसे हार्ड हिटर बैटर का हो तो फिर एक तो ये कि तवक्को नहीं होती कि एक कितना शानदार और अच्छा बैटर आपको इतनी आसानी से कैच दे, नहीं तो फिर तो पता देने की कोशिश करेगा।
और ये था वो चांस जो गवा बैठे। इस बार ऑन साइड पर खेले हैं, मिसफील्ड और थोड़ा सा फुटबॉल स्किल्स को डिस्प्ले किया यहाँ पर वेस्ट इंडियन खिलाड़ी ने। गेंद को रोका सर्कल के अंदर और 1 रन हासिल किया फवाद आलम ने। और ये वो चांस था, एक आसान है बज़ाहिर लग रहा है बट तेज गेंद था और रिएक्शन टाइम बहुत कम था बॉलर के पास और इनके एग्रेशन से आप महसूस कर सकते हैं कितना दुख हुआ है उन्हें इस कैच को छोड़ देने का। इंटेंशन शो की थी बड़े शॉट की, लेकिन डिफेंसिव मोड में तब्दील किया। 6 ओवर्स के बाद 53 पर 2 पाकिस्तान।
पावर प्ले का इख्तिताम हो गया है और अब ये दोनों खिलाड़ी मुजम्मिल जब तक क्रीज पर रहेंगे आपके रन्स की रफ्तार बढ़ने और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा स्कोर करने की तवक्को भी रहेगी, क्योंकि बड़े तजुर्बेकार बैटर थे फवाद आलम, किसी तारुफ की महताज नहीं। टेस्ट डेब्यू पे 100 रन्स की इनिंग खेल चुके हैं श्रीलंका के अगेंस्ट। दूसरी जानिब ऑलराउंडर अब्दुल रज़ाक कप्तान भी हैं इस इवेंट में पाकिस्तान मास्टर्स के।
और इसी ग्राउंड पर फवाद आलम ने अपने कमबैक के बाद 100 रन्स किए थे साउथ अफ्रीका के अगेंस्ट, और 10 साल का इंतज़ार किया अपनी वापसी के लिए। इस दौरान 10,000 से ज़ाहिद फर्स्ट क्लास रन्स स्कोर किए फवाद आलम ने। टेस्ट के मंजे हुए खिलाड़ी थे, ज़्यादा मौका नहीं मिल पाया। कमबैक के बाद भी जल्द ही बाहर का रास्ता दिखा दिया गया इन्हें, और फवाद आलम फेस करेंगे। इस बार ऑफ स्टंप से बाहर ये गेंद, रन लेना ज़रूर चाहते थे फवाद आलम, लेकिन रज़ाक ने इसमें कोई दिलचस्पी जाहिर नहीं की।
जी हाँ, फवाद डोमेस्टिक T20 से उभरे थे और वहाँ उन्होंने बड़ी शानदार परफॉर्मेंस दी थी। प्लेयर ऑफ द फाइनल भी थे, प्लेयर ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट भी थे, और पता नहीं क्या क्या इनामात हासिल किए थे उस इवेंट में।
इस बार ऑन साइड पर खेला है, एक ही रन हासिल करेंगे यहाँ पर फवाद आलम। थोड़ा सा स्लो नजर आ रहे हैं दोनों बैटर्स, खास तौर पर रज़ाक की तीसरी मर्तबा था कि एंड मौके पर थोड़ी फुर्ती दिखानी पड़ी यहाँ पर रन को कंप्लीट करने के लिए।
तवक्को नहीं कर रहे होंगे कि फील्डर इतनी जल्दी गेंद पे पहुंच के थ्रो करेंगे। खासा तजुर्बा रखते हैं अपने साथ अब्दुल रज़ाक, और ज़रा सा भी रिलैक्सेशन उनकी विकेट, वो अपनी विकेट गंवा सकते हैं।
This time on the leg side, a bit of laziness there by the fielder, and we can totally understand at this age your reflexes goes down and you can't run like an athlete of a young age. So we can totally understand, and kudos to these players who are out there in the hot weather playing for their teams. Fawad Alam will take the strike now.
लेकिन उस उम्र में भी ये फिटनेस रखना बड़ी कमाल की बात होती है।
On the mid wicket, there is a protection there in the deep, and he will definitely collect it. Fawad Alam looks unhappy here. He wanted the second run there, but Razak wasn't interested at all.
पहले भी आपने इस बात की निशानदेही की थी कि रज़ाक थोड़ा दौड़ने में स्लो है, और ये पावर प्ले की हाइलाइट्स कम अच्छे शॉट्स खेले गए खासतौर पे अब्दुल रज़ाक की जानिब से।
Razak was on song, and this was Humayun Farhad, the big wicket for West Indies. He was absolutely on song in the previous match, and this was another wicket of Shehryar Ghani on the first delivery. A good straight catch by the fielder there, and Pakistan finally managed a decent score in the power play, 52 runs in the power play, and they are now having the likes of Abdul Razak and Fawad Alam at the crease. Just 3 singles in this over so far, and Razak is on the strike. With soft hands, backward point fielder there for the protection, no run.
उस हिसाब से देखा जाए तो रन्स कम बने हैं, सिर्फ 4 ही रन्स बने अब तक। ये ओवर सिर्फ 3 रन्स का गया है। और मतलब रज़ाक रूम बनाकर खेलना चाहते थे, मगर अच्छा बॉल तकरीबन लेंथ पर गिरा, इसकी वजह से नाकाम रहे ये गेंद खेलने में। पाकिस्तान मास्टर्स 7 के बाद 56 पे 2।
Thanks to all the sponsors here for this inaugural Over-40s T20 World Cup. Abid Dubai, Henri Junoon 247 Travels, and Diwan Motors. And without sponsors, nothing is possible. This tournament is happening for the very first time in this shortest format and the most popular one across the world. And Pakistan, being unbeaten in this tournament so far, having won 3 out of 3 games. This is their 4th one against the West Indies. And 2 wickets are down. Humayun Farhat, who played the knock of 153 runs in the previous match, didn't have a good day today. And he's out, but Abdul Razzaq and Fawad Alam are there in the middle. And Fawad Alam, in his unique stance,
Bowling Yosh, bowling Yosh.
it's a bit mixture of Chandrapol and himself. A little bit different from Chandrapol, much wider than him. And obviously, he keeps a unique identity for that.
ये अमूमन यही होता है कि बैटर अपने स्टांस से पहचाना जाता है.
Catch it!
Catch it is the call, but there's no chance for the fielder there in the team. So welcome maximum for Pakistan from the bat of Abdul Razzaq. Now he moves on to 40 of 24 balls.
बड़ा अच्छा स्ट्रोक और शायद पिछले ओवर में भी इसी तरह की गेंदों का इंतजार कर रहे थे रज़ाक.
Oh yes boy, yes boy.
इस मर्तबा मैक्सिमम हासिल करने में कामयाब रहे.
Antonal dropping a straight one of Razzaq in his previous over. He must be regretting that drop catch. And now Abdul Razzaq is on song scoring runs.
Bowling boy, nothing far, no far, no this
Inside, keeper, oh, direct throw. There was a chance. We'll have to look at it. Whether Fawad was able to enter the crease on time. A quick single there. We rarely see by these both batters having a conversation right now.
कहाँ तो पहले अब्दुल रज़ाक भाग ही नहीं रहते और अब इतना क्विक सिंगल.
No is the call from Abdul Razzaq. A bit of fumble there by the fielder. And Razzaq is a bit slow in the running, and Fawad Alam is also asking him whether to run or not. But Razzaq said, leave it on me. I'll deal in boundaries now. Oh, down leg side, must be called wide here. It is an extra run for Pakistan.
और जिस तरह तेज रन बनाने के बाद रज़ाक ने अपने पाँव को छुआ है, ऐसा लगता है कुछ तकलीफ में है वो ज़रूर.
He hit hard with power, but just along the carpet for a single here.
Well done, that's it.
So after 8, Pakistan are 67 for the loss of 2.
दोनों बैटर्स को अगर एक अच्छा स्कोर सजाना है बोर्ड पे तो दोनों बैटर्स को मुकम्मल तकरीबन 5-6 ओवर तक मज़ीद खेलना होगा और उसके बाद फिर अपने अंदाज में हिटिंग करनी होगी. थी जामिन अमीन आए हैं वेस्ट इंडीज़ के तो ख़ास तजुर्बेकार बॉलर, तजुर्बेकार खिलाड़ी. और देखना यह है कि
A volley there. Hit hard down the ground.
Bring it, Leacock, bring it.
The long on fielder there collects it comfortably. Will have to settle on just a single.
तीनों तजुर्बेकार खिलाड़ियों का मुकाबला फवाद आलम और रज़ाक एक तरफ और जामिन अमीन एक तरफ. ये पाकिस्तान मास्टर्स के कोच जलालुद्दीन साबिक टेस्ट क्रिकेटर, वनडे क्रिकेट में पहली हैट्रिक करने वाले खिलाड़ी भी. इनका नाम तारीख में हमेशा के लिए दर्ज है. 13 सितंबर 1982 को हैदराबाद स्टेडियम में ऑस्ट्रेलिया के खिलाफ इन्होंने वनडे क्रिकेट की पहली हैट्रिक बनाई थी.
Let's go, Zam. Let's go, Zam. Come on, Zam. Too short,
Little
man. Too
bit
short, man.
in the gap. Will collect a boundary here. Fawad Alam got too much time to play that shot.
Come on, Zam.
And a welcome boundary for him. His first one in this match.
अब आखिर पिछले कई ओवर से जिस स्ट्रोक को खेलने की कोशिश कर रहे थे उसमें कामयाबी हासिल की, थोड़ा सा रूम बनाया, अब बहुत शानदार स्ट्रोक खेलने में कामयाब हुए, खाली जगह पर 4 रन के लिए.
Bowling, Zam. That's
A little
better,
bit of
Zamin.
flight there.
That's better,
Good
that's
comeback
better,
by
man.
Zamin. He just followed Fawad Alam there. And a superb comeback by this young old man.
Bowling, man. Yours,
Making
Puran.
low full toss. Oh, in the gap. Wasn't expecting that at all. A bit of laziness in there in the field, and Fawad collects another boundary in this over.
जी, इस ओवर में 2 चौके हासिल किए और दोनों आप देखिए रिजल्ट एक ही आया, लेकिन दोनों मुख्तलिफ स्टाइल से थे. पहले उन्होंने बैक फुट पर आकर पंच किया और अब थोड़ा सा बाहर निकलकर स्ट्रोक खेलने में कामयाब हुए, खाली जगह पर एक और बाउंड्री हासिल हुई.
Made it room, and fielder will have to rush in there in the deep. And how easy and comfortable these two batters are, just walking on the pitch to complete a run.
चले रन तो ऐसे ही बनाते रहे, लेकिन बाउंड्रीज छक्के और चौके भी लगाने पड़ेंगे.
Hit hard down the ground. A bit of misfield there, but there is no effort to take a second run there. It's just a run here to complete the 9th over. Pakistan are 78 for the loss of 2.
Come on, lads, you gotta throw everybody out there, lads. Come on!
और जियो सुपर की प्रोडक्शन में आप ये शानदार विजुअल देखते हुए शहर कराची का एक खूबसूरत मंजर, दूर दूर तक आबादी, मकानात, बीच में सड़कें और शहर कराची रोशनियों का शहर भी कहलाता है. कहते हैं कि यहाँ कोई वक्त सोता नहीं है, हर वक्त जागता रहता है, दिन हो, रात हो, शाम हो.
Abdul Razak, he's just trying to hit that big shot but not connecting it properly.
Swinging for the fences, boys. Swinging for the fences,
I mean, there is no pace in the ball, or maybe he's struggling with his fitness at some point here. Oh, look at this. Once again, he just swung his bat with hard hands, didn't connect it all together once again.
मतलब अगर आप देखें तो अभी तक जो है रज़ाक ने अपने कदमों का इस्तेमाल नहीं किया और सिर्फ खड़े खड़े स्ट्रोक खेलने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं.
Down the ground, Fawad Alam. It's a boundary over the head of Fawad Alam, the non-striker's batter. And he has collected a boundary here. Abdul Razak now moves on to 48 of 32 balls. First boundary in this over.
ज़रा सा पाँव निकाल के उन्होंने मिड ऑन बाउंड्री के बाहर पहुंचाई गेंद को और फवाद भी बचे. अब फील्डर के लिए लेकिन कोई मौका नहीं रोकने का.
In the gap, fielder there in the deep for protection. So just a single here for Abdul Razak.
Keep bowling at it. Single Zaman.
फवाद आलम अब सामना करेंगे एंथोन हिल का. ऑन साइड पे आहिस्ता से खेल कर रन हासिल किया है. आखिरी गेंद और 49 पे बैटिंग कर रहे हैं. क्या इसी ओवर में मिस सेंचुरी हो सकती है?
Yes, it is possible. Just a run away from his half century. He can do it on this delivery. And he did. So 50, and this time, for the very first time, we saw Razak completing the run with fast pace. So he completes a 50, raises his bat, and the first 50 of this tournament for skipper Abdul Razak. 50 of 34 deliveries, 6 fours and 2 sixes. A strike rate of 148. Much needed 50 for the skipper himself, and after 10, Pakistan are 85 for 2, and there is also a change in com box. Falak Shea will take over.
See it almost every day.
Guyana and its landscapes are as diverse as its peoples. The environment is part of our nature. Our very majestic waterfalls and rivers, our wide variety of flora and fauna are all part of what we stand for.
Guyana is divided into 4 natural regions. The low coastal plain, the hilly sand and clay region, the highland region, and the interior savannas. Each one of these natural regions has their own uniqueness, their own beauty, and something compelling and satisfying that kind of just hones you in.
Guyana's landscape is so vast and diverse, you would need to spend at least a few weeks to even get a glimpse of what this beautiful country has to offer. From the mangrove forest and its rich ecosystems and migratory birds and scarlet ibises in the north, to the Karasabi Mountains, Panuku Mountains.
To the com box.
Thank you, FS Malik. Well, I bring you greetings from the West Indies and from my country, Guyana, the beautiful people of Karachi, and by extension, Pakistan.
Still length ball. Still length.
That's beautifully struck. That is typical Abdul Razak. We all know when he hits them, they stay hit, and that was a great example of that. Got to the pitch of the ball and really thumped it hard. And we all know what about the result.
One ball. Come on, Zam.
Abdul Razak, I'll get back to that point.
Off the back foot this time, through the covers, will take a single. Doesn't mind taking
alone,
too many
alone.
singles, does Abdul Razak. You don't have to when you can hit the ball
Lefty
like
boys,
him.
lefty boys.
Razak is one of my favorite cricketers in this tournament. It was quite unfortunate to see him basking in a sea of chances this morning. But we all know his temperament and his ability. I had the privilege, distinct privilege of describing him in the West Indies when he's quite younger.
That's good to know. Always pleasure describing these type of hitters. You had a lot of hitters in your West Indian side, I remember. Off the back foot, nicely played. Will be a single. Or has it gone all the way? I think it has. Yes, it has gone to the boundary. That's brilliant work. The timing was exquisite, and that raises the 100 for Pakistan. That stroke by Fawad Alam.
104 coming just after the 10 overs, halfway mark. That was quite an achievement. I think they've been hammering it around. And on the other flip side of the coin, the West Indies have been struggling with their fielding.
Off the back foot again, managing to find the gap. Beautifully executed stroke by Fawad Alam. All along the carpet, but the timing was exquisite, Naim.
Timing and placement. These guys look on top of their game. And many of them would have played already for Pakistan, resting up the body and then just coming out and flowing again.
They're on a roll for sure. The boys in green. This time he goes leg side. Will find the fielder and keep strike for the next over. This has been expensive over by Zamin Amin. 11 bowled. It's 105 for 2.
Pakistan taking the lead, just bulldozing their way in this tournament. They've been having some wonderful scores as well. 284 for 3 against UAE. 192 for 4 against Hong Kong. But it's quite a pleasant spectacle and good for reading to see some of these teams that you did not expect to do so well. UAE, they've had good scores also. 177 versus Canada, 166 versus Hong Kong. And the USA, so proud of these guys. 181 against Zimbabwe, 174 against Sri Lanka, 168 for 5 against rest of the Gulf.
True, yeah. But for him,
Completely contrast. Richard Latif is the new bowler for the West Indies to bowl the over number 12. The current run rate of Pakistan Masters is 9.55, which is more than acceptable at this level. And especially this surface, if you get somewhere around 170, 180, it's always going to be a competitive total, the kind of bowling Pakistan possess.
Bowling boy, good start,
Nicely bowled, pretty much full outside the off stump. Fawad managed to squeeze it down to backward a point for a singles, and that brings the dangerous Abdul Razak on strike.
Good to see Razak finding his form and keeping it. Pakistan having a whale of a time. All 3 games played so far, they've won. And look at their net run rate, 2.950.
Thumped it hard this time, and he manages to get the ball in the gap as well. Abdul Razak is absolutely blasting his way through this innings. He's looking very dangerous.
Watch me. Yeah.
He's an obvious threat to the West Indies. 3 chances coming off the bat of Abdul Razak. You give me a chance, you pay the price.
can't afford to give chances to a batter of his caliber. Off the back foot this time. Very easy, more at home when he's playing off the back foot, especially when it is short outside the office stump. And when he clears his front leg and gives it a go, especially from down the ground to the deep mid-wicket region, he has a very good range of strokes as Abdul Razak. Technically might not be gifted, but very effective.
Short, just not getting the placement. There's a man down at the sweeper position. But I dare say that Fawad has been having quite a great time out there, rollicking time.
Well, Naim, you've been here in Pakistan for the last week or so. I'm sure you would have tried a lot of Pakistani foods. So what is your take on Pakistani foods so far?
Well, I'm almost constipated, Malik. I've been overeating. I've been enjoying the change of diet.
Oh, yes, boy, that's good bowling, man. That's good bowling.
We just love hosting people, you know, here in Pakistan. We love cricket to be played in our country. We love it the most at every level. This is the game which is loved most by Pakistanis. 12 overs bowled. Nelson on the board for 2 down, Pakistan.
Well, coming into Pakistan was quite an opportunity for me. And Malika I felt distinctly that I was searching for the people that I quite possibly belong to, based on our history and our culture. We are all descendants of our foreparents coming out of this side of the world. And so it's a distinct privilege to have had this opportunity.
Well, if you ask any Pakistani which is your favorite cricket team, they will say after Pakistan, obviously it's going to be the West Indies. We love West Indian cricket. Randy Ramanan is the new coming off-break bowler here.
Let's go, Rama.
And he'll be bowling to Abdul Razak, who's going all guns blazing at the moment.
Bowling Rama, bowling Rama.
This
Good
time
start, buddy.
played it with soft hands. He was just
Well done,
lining
Latif.
up
Well
for the
done,
big
Latif.
one. You can assess.
Well done, Latif. Well done, man. Well done, man. That's
The
it,
West
man.
Indies
That's it,
are
boys.
pretty exhausted from their
Lefty, gentlemen.
repertoire in the bowling department. Mahendra Nagamutu, in the last game he played here, got a full toss on his toe. So he's out. We expect to see Larry Babb coming in a short while.
You're good, you're good. Look, Levin.
So basically, I think the captain Lawrence is trying to
Let's go,
save
Rama, let's
Larry
go,
Babb.
Rama.
Maybe an over still outstanding for Metal Holzer coming down to the back.
Paddled it around there by Fawad Alam. Will give him at least a
Bola,
couple.
bola.
And he has made up the Razak to do a bit of running.
Rama,
He doesn't like running in this innings so far, Abdul Razak.
Ramadan is quite a gentle off spinner. So what the captain is doing is trying to fill. He's using him as a filler. As I said before, they're a bit short on bowling.
Yeah, more of a part-timer. Naim, you people have very rich history. You know, we love West Indian cricket. And if you talk about bowling or batting, especially the bowling, it starts from Charlie Griffith, Wesley Holes, and then comes to Andy Roberts, Joel Garner, Colin Crafts, Michael Holding. And this is a big whack by Abdul Razak. And guess what? Holy cow, it's a maxi! Nicely struck. He's on fire here in Karachi. The old boy is absolutely on fire for Pakistan.
You look at him and there's glee in his face. Just smiling away as he's getting these tossed up one by one and sending it over the boundary.
And he goes again, and this time different direction, but the result remains the same. Yeah, for Abdul Razak. It's a non-stop action and nearly hit that car. BMW was in trouble. Oh my days. He can hit that. Keep an eye on Abdul Razak. Oh, tried hard, didn't get the proper connection. Will be caught it off in the deep.
Well done, Yosh. Well done, Yosh.
Another eventful over here for Pakistan. 13 ball. It's 1-2-8 for 2.
I'm just wondering whether the West Indies having second thoughts now, or regret, may I say, putting Pakistan to bat first. They're going to work you for the full maximum 20 overs. And by then, the West Indies might be pretty exhausted to reply.
So I was talking about your rich history, Naim. What could be the reason, in the light of your experience, that those type of bowlers, the big birds, the Ambroses, the Walshes, Sylvester Clarks and Patrick Pattinsons are not coming nowadays? What could be the reason?
Well, there have been so many suggestions, Malik. I've been hosting television programs way back in the 1990s, coming all the way. And after these great legends exited or made an exodus from the field, we kept hoping and saying the West Indies will patch this up. It never happened.
This time he goes down the ground, doesn't catch it in the middle of the bat, and that was, I think, his positive part in that stroke, because it didn't carry to that fielder. Otherwise, could have been curtains for Razak.
Try yours.
So for that period in the 1970s and 80s, the explanation is that fairy godmother just passed over Guyana, touched the West Indies cricket team. It was all glorious. Now they're searching.
No one can forget somebody like Malcolm Marshall, one of the greatest of all times. Oh, that was a good delivery, quicker in pace. Even you had a few good spinners as well. Spinners are pretty effective in the subcontinent, we all know. That's the Pakistani dugout, very relaxed. And they can afford to relax the kind of position they're in right now.
Square of the wicket.
Well done, Randy. Well done,
Just
Randy.
coming around, saving that another boundary. I remember the outside of the West Indies, the next team I like to look at, and we'd line up for hours to get into the ground as a little boy, and that's to see the Pakistanis.
He goes down the ground, does Abdul Razak, and it's a one bounce into the skirtings. It wasn't entirely out of the middle of the bat, I can tell you, but we all know the power of the man.
Abdul Razak is simply on fire. He's just having it his way. And I think the bowlers too are in a cowardly way approaching this, because they're not certain whether to pitch it up, drop it short, what exactly to do.
That was a poor delivery down the leg side by Richard. We'll have to re-bowl that. He's just backing himself. In his younger days, I remember he used to use his feet quite effectively against the spinners. He wasn't ideally a very good batsman against the spinners, though, but he was effective on quite a few occasions throughout his career, Abdul Razak.
Big offer. Not getting to the pitch of the ball there, Fawad. So it was just casually struck down towards long off. Of course, in Razak's time, the West Indies did not have these prolific names in the spinning department. It was Ramnarayan and all of that. 14 overs gone, 137 for 2. So we were not specialists in the spinning department like your people back in the 70s and 80s. I remember Abdul Qadir. So they didn't have to face up to great spin from the West Indies, but I dare say the pace was dangerous.
Well, people talk about Abdul Qadir's genius being a spinner, but who can forget his sixes to Courtney Walsh to win Pakistan a game? 14 was required in the last over, and my word, he hit a couple of maximums to somebody like Courtney Walsh. That wasn't a cup of tea for even a top-order batsman, in my opinion.
Yeah, go behind, go behind.
Well, our board has Vishan Lal. He's going to be operating from that end, and he's going to be bowling to Fawad. Yeah, I just simply love the aggression in Pakistan and West Indies cricket, especially in their batting department.
Off the back foot, nicely played. And no need to run because he knew it was timed brilliantly, so he saved his legs and got the boundary there, left-hander.
That's an easy straight punch. Let you work it.
Well, the Pakistanis are having their way. Look at that, trifle short. In a flash, he was on the back foot, hammering that one square of the wicket for 4.
Well, I was hearing even in the stump mic by Abdul Razak, Khade rahe, that means that just don't run, save your legs. So he knew it was timed brilliantly.
Much better bowling.
Works it on the onside to bring his skipper on strike now.
Just look at the fielding of the West Indies, the placements, they're all scattered on the periphery of the boundary. One of the legends of Pakistan cricket. And still the batters are piercing those gaps because of the amount of force that they're using.
Yeah, at the moment they need to take a wicket or two to get back the West Indies masters, and the wicket is not coming easily. The wickets have been hard to come by, and the way skipper Abdul Razak is batting, it's been absolutely dynamic stuff. And we all know that he's been dynamic when he plays.
So Pakistan and the USA have been dominating this tournament so far. 3 games, 3 wins. Just turned away out on the downside. Wouldn't be surprised if the umpire signals a leg by. Here it comes.
Lefty boys.
Yeah, you see the female umpire. That's good to see in this IMC Over-40s T20 World Cup, which is happening here in Pakistan.
Wilma Jones, she's all the way from South Africa.
This time drilled hard, but he finds the fielder. There was a man patrolling in the countrysides, so should only be one. It is single to get Abdul Razak back on strike.
I like the composure of Razak. Very composed, nonchalantly getting about his, or tailoring, working his innings.
He goes hard this time and will find the fence. There is no question about that. He hits them flat, he hits them hard, he hits them for the maximum, and he loves his batting, does Abdul Razak, even being a veteran.
And look at the dugout there. They're all in smiles, and they have every single reason to do that.
What a way to end the over on a high note by Pakistani captain.
Has been leaning more towards birding tourism. A lot of people are coming now because to see birding Guyana is off, we would call off the beaten tourism track. It's a new frontier. We actually have, in terms of birds, we have over 900 species of birds and over 70 species that are Guyana Shield endemic. Some of them are easy to see compared to neighboring Guyana Shield countries. Guyana is indeed unique in terms of birding because of the diversity of species. You go on a birding trip and there are many other mammals that are present. And so there are many species that can be observed over the period of time that you are in Guyana.
When you fly over major parts of Guyana, it's uninterrupted forest. Guyana has done a really good job in
was also in good form, nicely cut away, runs coming up, could be a boundary, chase is on, it's 4 runs, the fielder wasn't quick enough to cut it off, it's a boundary to start off the over, Pakistan cruising, and in the com box, I have been joined by Mazhar Naqvi, welcome.
थैंक यू फारूक और आपको एहसास नहीं हो रहा लेकिन फवाद आलम बड़े उम्दगी से आहिस्तगी से और मुस्तकिल मिजाजी से बैटिंग करते हुए और उसके साथ कप्तान अब्दुल रज़ाक पाकिस्तान मास्टर की जानिब से दूसरी सेंचुरी होगी अगर वो बाकी 8 रन हासिल करने में कामयाब रहे तो इससे पहले हुमायूं फ़रत ने 153 रन की नहीं खेली थी
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. His fans were waiting Abdul Razak to fire, and he got some starts in this tournament before, but he just could not fire it up, and just could not build up his innings as long as he made today. And now he deserves 100, not far away.
और एक पहलू ये भी है कि बज़ाहिर वो फुली फिट दिखाई नहीं दे रहे, लेकिन फिर भी उन्होंने अपने आप को कंपोज किया हुआ है, अपने आप को काबू किया हुआ है और अपनी मर्जी से स्ट्रोक खेल रहे हैं.
It's so hard. Fawad Alam did well to save himself. That will be an interesting action replay.
इस मरतबा दूसरी बार बचे हैं फवाद आलम. पहली मरतबा उनके गेंद सर के ऊपर से गई और अब दूसरी मरतबा उनके पाँव के नीचे से निकली है. ये दूसरा मौका था फवाद आलम के कि वो कुछ किस्मती से बाल बचे.
Oh, nice shot. Beautifully played. Absolutely nobody moved. Classy shot over cover. Fawad Alam is building a wonderful innings here. Is 5 away from half 100. And 160 comes up here. It's turning out to be a strong finish from Pakistan. The foundation is well set. Nicely played over the covers. Good balance.
इस इनिंग में मुतादिद इस तरह के स्ट्रोक खेले हैं फवाद आलम ने और खूबसूरत अंदाज में बैटिंग करते हुए अपनी निस्फ सेंचुरी से सिर्फ 4 रन्स की दूरी पर. और तब बाहर निकलकर ऊंचा और महफूज शॉट खेले हैं. गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर एक्स्ट्रा कवर से, फील्डर मौजूद नहीं. एक और चौका, बैक टू बैक बाउंड्री फॉर फवाद आलम.
Almost identical to the previous one. Almost action replay. Similar ball, similar shot, same spot, and once again nobody moved. Left-handers like to go in that fashion. Very calculated shot. Just a yard short from the boundary. Single to end the over. It's a big one for Pakistan. 50 comes up as well for Fawad Alam. Midfield is coming back for 2. That will take him to 51, half century. Wonderful knockers. Great form continues in this IMC Over-40 World Cup T20. He's a happy man.
8 चौकों की मदद से अपनी निस्फ सेंचुरी मुकम्मल की 32 गेंदों पे फवाद आलम ने.
That's a very good knock, very responsible knock for Fawad Alam. He's such a reliable middle order batsman. The senior pros, Abdul Razak on 93, and he's not far away from his milestone. Just 4 away, 4 overs gone, and 200 or maybe 200 plus is looking pretty good from here.
और अब एक और इंटरेस्टिंग मोड है इस इनिंग में. अब्दुल रज़ाक की सेंचुरी का 93 रन पे बैटिंग कर रहे हैं. 50 गेंदों का सामना किया है और हालांकि पूरी तरह फिट दिखाई नहीं दे रहे, लेकिन फिर भी खासे अच्छे स्ट्रोक खेले. खड़े खड़े भी स्ट्रोक खेले हैं तो गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर ही जाकर गिरी है और मजीद 7 रन के लिए इनको विकेट पर क्रीज पर रहना होगा.
That's for sure. The entertainment is guaranteed for the next 4 overs. Raja Puran, right, a medium will bowl from the far end here. The bowlers have to pull up their socks to stop the flow of runs. The short third, deep cover, backward point, extra cover, long off is in position. There is a man at long on, lots of vacant spaces around on either side of the wicket to pick up ones and twos. 7 away from his 100, Abdul Razak.
और जगह बना के खेलना चाहते थे, कामयाब नहीं थे. अच्छा बॉल था और जाहिर बात है थोड़ा सा फुटवर्क का इस्तेमाल नहीं कर रहे अब्दुल रज़ाक, तो कुछ मुश्किलात तो ज़रूर होंगी इस तरह की गेंदें खेलने में.
He likes to hit the ball down the ground. He wants something over pitch, straight to the stumps. Then he belts the ball down the ground, and that was the best of deliveries, but he wasn't comfortable.
Let's go, boys!
And he missed it altogether. But bowler has to be careful. Don't over pitch to Abdul Razak. He goes onside, swing of the bat, one bounce into the boundary, 4 runs. That will take him to 97. Abdul Razak picked the cow corner.
आपने मना किया था बॉलर को इस तरह की गेंद कराने को, लेकिन उन्होंने रज़ाक के होते हुए भी वही गेंद कराई और 4 रन हासिल किए। उम्दा स्ट्रोक। फील्डर हालांकि मौजूद थे लेकिन उनके लिए कोई मौका नहीं था ये गेंद को रोकने का। 97 पे पहुंच गए अब्दुल रज़ाक, सिर्फ 3 रन की दूरी पर अपनी सेंचुरी से इस टूर्नामेंट में अपनी पहली, जबकि पाकिस्तान मास्टर की जानिब से दूसरी सेंचुरी होगी ये। इससे पहले हुमायूं फरत ने स्कोर किए थे 153 रन यूएई के खिलाफ मैच में।
It wasn't a perfectly timed shot. It was still it went for 4 runs. The placement was good. He was aiming to clear the long on boundary. I think we have lost the ball. I guess some groundsman is in search to pick up the ball, to recover the ball. Yes, he has done his job. Well done. The ball is back in the ground now.
वैसे जिस तरह का स्टेडियम का माशाल्लाह से स्ट्रक्चर है, गेंद खोने का बहुत कम इम्कान है और कहीं ना कहीं से चाहे वो क्लोजर में जाके गिरे या और उससे ज़्यादा दूर जाके गिरे वापस आ ही सकती है, बशर्ते कि तमाशाई ना हो।
Abdul Razak on 97. Miss it, miss it. Will this be the end of Abdul Razak? No, not quite. He's lucky enough. The ball landed safely. And in the process, he got the single and got the off strike. His chances to get to 3 figures are still alive.
इसी गेंद पर उन्होंने 3 हिस्सों की इनिंग्स को अबूर करने का अज़्म किया था, मगर गेंद सही तरह से बल्ले पे नहीं आई और अभी थोड़ा सा और इंतजार करना होगा अब्दुल रज़ाक को। फिलहाल फवाद आलम नित सेंचुरी के साथ खेलते हुए और एक जिस तरह से पार्टनरशिप हुई, हम पहले भी जिक्र कर रहे थे, अच्छी शराकत हो गई है।
Goes on side. There is a man down there. Fawad Alam swings his bat, picked it up from outside the off stump.
Back up, back up.
That brings Abdul Razak back on strike now.
और मेरा ख्याल है कि नेक्स्ट सेंचुरी के बाद तो फिर अब्दुल रज़ाक को और ज़्यादा जारहाना अंदाज अपनाने की कोशिश करेंगे और इस मैच में भी 200 से ज़्यादा का स्कोर दिखाई दे रहा है पाकिस्तान का, बचा कि दोनों बैटर मजीद 2 से 3 ओवर और खेलने में कामयाब हो जाएं तो।
It goes offside, straight to the fielder. Still we have to wait for it. It's a good over, decent over from Quran, just 6 of it.
मेरे ख्याल है अब शायद सेंचुरी का प्रेशर लिया है अब्दुल रज़ाक ने, क्योंकि जिस तरह से ये स्ट्रोक खेले वो चाहते हैं कि वो इतने नज़दीक आ गए हैं तो मायूस ना हो और अपनी सेंचुरी मुकम्मल करके ही मैदान से बाहर जाएं।
Goes offside. Has he found the gap? It should be a boundary. Good work. Good work. Just one. And Abdul Razak was jogging and he was anticipating a boundary. Just single to his name. He moves to 99 now. It was good work. Good football skills in the boundary. And that surprised everyone.
बहुत शानदार फील्डिंग का मुजाहरा किया और दोनों बैटर सिर्फ चहलकदमी के अंदाज में रन मुकम्मल कर रहे थे, क्योंकि शायद अब्दुल रज़ाक को अंदाज़ा हो गया था कि ये चौका हो जाएगा, लेकिन बड़ी शानदार फील्डिंग की फील्डर ने डीप एक्स्ट्रा कवर पे और पाँव से रोकने में कामयाब बिल्कुल ऐन वक्त पर और सिर्फ एक ही रन बन सकेगा। और लेकिन अब अच्छी बात यह कि रन बना लिया रज़ाक ने और ओवर भी तब्दील हो गया, तो फिर दोबारा से स्ट्राइक पर आ गए हैं। एंथोनियल अपने कोटे का चौथा और आखिरी ओवर 24 रन अब तक उन्होंने दिए, कोई विकेट हासिल नहीं की है।
173 for 2. And still fans have to wait to see Abdul Razak on triple figures 3 overs to go. It was such a good shot, but placement was also quite exquisite, but good effort by the fielder. Quickly moved across to his left. Showed some football skills. Not recommended, not a part of the coaching manual to use your feet to stop the boundary. That could have hurt your feet, and this could be really dangerous. 99 now. Gone this time, would you believe it? Would you believe it? 99, clean bowled Abdul Razak. The dreams have been shattered, and what a moment of the game. Wanted to play out of the park with a glamorous shot. Slow through the air, missed it altogether, but ball didn't miss the stumps. Abdul Razak on his way.
जिस तरह से हम बात कर रहे थे कि अब्दुल रज़ाक अपना फुटवर्क इस्तेमाल नहीं कर रहे हैं और ऐन वक्त पर उन्होंने ये शॉट खेला, फ्लैटेड बॉल थी जिसको मैदान के बाहर पहुंचाना चाहते थे और खुशी का कोई ठिकाना नहीं बॉलर का। अब्दुल रज़ाक की कीमती विकेट हासिल, खासतौर पर बैटर को 99 रन पर पवेलियन भेजने में कामयाब हुए। 56 गेंदों का सामना किया अब्दुल रज़ाक ने, 10 चौके और 6 छक्के लगाए और 99 पे आउट होकर डग आउट में जाते हुए पाकिस्तान मास्टर्स 173 पे 3।
Well, such an important moment, such a memorable moment of the competition. It's a great innings, obviously 99, just one away from 100 technically, but it's really heartbreaking for a batsman not completing the 100, and he missed it altogether. Comprehensively bowled, and that is why we use the term nervous 90s. Players played so well, and they get nervous. Irfan Mushtaq, the next man, comes in.
A little bit more. That's your leg.
So that is how he got out. The Razak got out for 99. Off stump disturbed, and bowler was absolutely delighted. Although he's got his first wicket.
जी बिल्कुल, सेलिब्रेशन तो बनती है और विकेट वो भी अब्दुल रज़ाक की।
Big shot. The shot Abdul Razak wanted to play a ball before, and newcomer Irfan has smoked it out of the park for a maximum. What a way to begin your innings.
Lovely shot by the batter. और थोड़ा सा अपने आप को रूम दिया उन्होंने ऑफ साइड पे और फिर खूबसूरत अंदाज में खेलने में कामयाब हुए। मिड विकेट बाउंड्री के ऊपर थे 6 रन के लिए।
Slow through the air, so flatter, slightly lower. Irfan has got the license to swing his arms. Plenty of damage has already been done here. Antonil heaved away, not quite off the middle.
इस मरतबा भी वही जोरदार अंदाज अपनाना चाहते थे लेकिन सही तौर पे कनेक्ट नहीं हो सका। और अब थोड़ा सा फवाद आलम को तेज़ी दिखानी पड़ेगी, खासतौर पे इरफान भी खेल रहे हैं इसी तेज़ी के साथ, लेकिन फवाद क्योंकि खासी देर से क्रीज पर हैं तो वो चाहेंगे कि बकिया जो गेंदें रह गई उसमें मैक्सिमम स्कोर किया जा सके। 20 रन की दूरी पर 200 की हदफ से।
Just tapped the ball for 1. So after conceding a maximum, otherwise it's a pretty decent over. Antonil was so ecstatic when he got out, when he dismissed Abdul Razak. The bowlers always feel pride when they dismiss the batsman on 99. Big shot once again, didn't find the middle of the bat. Gotta be 4 runs. The placement is quite superb. 12 runs of the over. Pakistan 185 for 3 after 18.
I'm just swinging, you know. Just swinging.
Get into it, you want to see an excellent, especially new species. And the more difficult it is to find, it makes it more interesting. You want to go challenge it. Every unique boarding trip that we run in Guyana must see the sun parakeet. And that's why we go to Karasabi.
Below 200.
Right, third.
कम से कम 12 गेंदों पे 24 रन तो बनने ही चाहिए अगर आप हर गेंद पे 2 रन का हिसाब लगाएं।
Fawad Alam goes onside, hasn't quite timed it. Oh, what a good catch! Brilliant catch in the outfield. Would you believe that? Outstanding take. Fawad Alam goes, he didn't middle that, and he found the fielder. He has to take a long walk back to the dugout.
बहुत शानदार कैच, दौड़ते हुए गए और फिर उसके बाद डाइव भी लगाई थोड़ी सी और खूबसूरत अंदाज में कैच लेकर फवाद आलम को पवेलियन भेजने में मजबूर किया। और ये बड़ा उम्दा कैच, बिल्कुल ऐन वक्त पे जब गेंद ज़मीन पे गिरने वाली थी उन्होंने हाथ डाला और गेंद को ज़मीन से लगने न दिया। एक और नुकसान फवाद आलम की सूरत में 53 रन बनाकर आउट हुए, 35 गेंदों का सामना किया। 186 पे 4 पाकिस्तान मास्टर्स।
$185 for 4. The fielder who just caught it, Randy, is on the ground. He has hurt his knee, I reckon, in the process. Good commitment from him. A fine catch at the deep backward square leg, and he needs some medical attention.
उस वक्त कैच पकड़ने की खुशी में अंदाज़ा नहीं हो सका, लेकिन बाद में उनको एहसास हुआ कि शायद मैं थोड़ा सा ज़ख्मी ज़रूर हुआ और अब इब्तदाई तिबी इमदाद फर्स्ट एड उनको दी जा रही है, मगर अब अपने पाँव पे वापस खड़े हो गए। अच्छा कैच पकड़ा फवाद आलम का।
So drone cap that catches the bird view of National Bank Stadium of this live action.
One leg, please.
Randy is okay now. I think he's got some padding on his knee. So perfect start of the over number 19. Fawad Alam who tried to take on the bowler. He didn't build that, and he wasn't expecting a piece of brilliance in the field, especially in the outfield. So still batting to come, and still Pakistan can do a lot of damage.
अगर हम बात करें जिस तरह से आपने ड्रोन का नज़ारा देखा, जियो सुपर की प्रोडक्शन, लाजवाब प्रोडक्शन।
Not short of the mark, Hassan.
ये एक और दाविये से फवाद आलम के आउट होने का मंजर। बड़ा उम्दा कैच पकड़ा, दौड़ते हुए आए और बिल्कुल ऐन वक्त पर गेंद पर हाथ डाला और कैच करने में कामयाब हुए। एक और नुकसान हुआ था पाकिस्तान मास्टर्स को फवाद आलम की सूरत में।
Let's go Puran, let's go Puran.
और अब दो नए बैटर क्रीज पर इरफान और हसन।
Time for the big shot. Has it got the boundary? Yes, it's 4 runs. Well played, Irfan. He's a busy player for Pakistan. He's getting boundaries.
इरफान के इरादे तो पहली गेंद से खतरनाक दिखाई दिए थे, क्योंकि उन्होंने स्कोरिंग का आगाज भी बाउंड्री से किया था और अभी भी हालांकि अपने सामने बैटर्स को आउट होते देखा है, खासतौर पर फवाद आलम को, लेकिन रुक नहीं रहे हैं और रुके भी क्योंकि बिल्कुल आखिरी लम्हात है इनिंग्स से पाकिस्तान मास्टर्स के। उम्दा स्ट्रोक खेलने में कामयाब हुए डीप फाइन लेग पोजीशन पर 4 रन के लिए। 10.27 की औसत से अब तक पाकिस्तान मास्टर्स ने स्कोर किया है।
Irfan takes on the ball again, and that's got to be 6. Smash the paddings. That's 6 more. I reckon we have to wait. Yes, up goes the arms, and Irfan is on fire. What a batting performance it is turning out to be. Pakistan need a strong finish, just 4 away from double 100.
एक और जाविये से शॉट का मंजर 6 रन के लिए, बिल्कुल बाउंड्री रोड से जाके टकराई। अंपायर का इशारा 6 रन का था।
Kind of finish Pakistan was looking for. Irfan's doing a perfect job. He hasn't faced any dot ball, I reckon, and he looks a busy player since he has come to the crease. 24, 1 of 6, more than the strike rate of more than 300. Round the wicket now. Goes onside once again. There's gonna be 6 more. Don't patch it. It's a big one. My word. What a batting performance. Superb striking.
बड़ा शानदार स्ट्रोक और पूरन ने पहले ओवर द विकेट बॉल कराए थे, फिर राउंड द विकेट आने का फैसला किया, लेकिन रिजल्ट में यानी नतीजे पे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ा। एक और शानदार छक्का हासिल करने में कामयाब हुए इरफान और इस मरतबा बहुत दूर जाके गिरा, पिछले स्ट्रोक से भी ज़्यादा पावरफुल।
The exhibition of tremendous hitting from Irfan. He's played quite a few pickup shots, but that last one was played with immense force as well. The bowler got some dose from round the wicket. Now he's back over the wicket. Irfan is unstoppable. 200 comes up as well. Inside edge. That should be 2. They should come back for 2. They have a chance. No, settle with 1.
19 के बाद 203 पे 4 पाकिस्तान मास्टर्स.
Spangle Fala is Diwan Motors. Thanks to our sponsors, they made it possible. MP Icon. It's a Geo Super production. Arcadians, the modern living for urban royalty. Nazabad. Very famous housing scheme, an emerging housing scheme is up in Dubai. Thanks to all the sponsors. Right behind this event, Marhol Stimulant Drink, we just had it. And lots of energy required. Players need some energy, especially the West Indies bowlers, because Irfan has taken them to the cleaners. Irfan played an absolute blinder. Big shot, waited for it. And that's got to be 6 again. My word, he's dealing in maximum at the moment. Tremendous hitting from Irfan. He is into the 30s now of just 9 deliveries. Wow.
इरफान को देखा जाए तो अपनी ही एरिया में गेंद मिल रही है और जिसका वो भरपूर फ़ायदा उठा रहे हैं. और पाकिस्तान का ये मुसलसल दूसरा डबल 100 है. इससे पहले यूएई के खिलाफ 284 रन किए थे. ये उनका जगह बना के खेलना चाहते थे लेकिन कामयाब नहीं हुए. और अब फिर 200 का हिंसा अबूर करते हुए पाकिस्तान मास्टर्स इस इवेंट में.
It was wide outside the off stump and a rear dot ball. Oh, leading edge, who wants it? There is a chance, high catch, it's dropped. He missed it altogether. Irfan survives. He'll come back for 2, will he come back for 3? Not quite settled with 2, some luck for Irfan.
इतना ज़्यादा ना दौड़ाएं इनको. 2 रन भी काफ़ी. और जगह बना के खेलना चाहते थे. फिर वही स्ट्रोक कि गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर जाए, मगर इस मरतबा एज हुआ और थर्ड मैन पोजीशन पर खड़े फील्डर गेंद को नहीं संभाल सके. और इरफान 2 रन बना के फिर स्ट्राइक पर मौजूद है. अभी भी 3 गेंदें बाकी हैं.
He's the onside player, Manzar, what you saw. If you bowl him outside the off stump, he will struggle to get going. He just likes to hit everything outside to the onside. So wide Yorker or maybe anything full outside the off stump can stop him up to some extent. He took it from outside the off stump, just one.
और यही वजह है कि आप देखें कि अब चारों फील्डर जो है वो बाउंड्री लाइन पर हैं ऑन साइड पर. कोई भी फील्डर सर्कल के अंदर नहीं, क्योंकि वेस्ट इंडीज़ के कप्तान और उनके बॉलर ने पहचान लिया है कि इरफान सिर्फ ऑन साइड पर खेलेंगे जगह बनाकर. और आप देखें तो 4 फील्डर बिल्कुल बाउंड्री लाइन पर, सर्कल में कोई नहीं है ऑन साइड पर.
Big shot straight down the ground. That's gonna be 6. Nice and clean from Hassan. But superbly played, pitched up, hit that one straight as an arrow.
किस को संभाले. अभी इरफान को ही रोकने की कोशिश कर रहे थे. हसन ने भी हाथ खोले और खूबसूरत स्ट्रोक खेला 6 रन के लिए बिल्कुल सामने.
Irfan was aiming to the onside and Hassan can play straight as well. Goes onside, swept away hard. 6 again. Both Hassan and Irfan are dealing in maximum at the moment. These are damaging runs. And innings have been done and dusted. 20 overs gone. And Pakistan have posted a massive score on the board. Couple of sixes to finish off the innings. 2-4 for 4. Irfan remains not out on 36 of 12 deliveries. Hassan on 13. Tremendous cameo from both the batsmen. And West Indies have to climb the Mount Everest to beat Pakistan.
बहुत ज़बरदस्त बैटिंग ख़ास तौर पे. हालांकि रज़ाक और फवाद आलम की आउट होने के बाद ऐसा दिखाई नहीं दे रहा कि शायद ये टोटल हो सके, लेकिन इरफान ने बड़ी उम्दगी से बैटिंग की और सिर्फ 12 गेंदों पे 36 रन स्कोर कर डाले, जिसमें मुतादिद छक्के भी लगाए. और उसके बाद हसन ने भी कुछ हाथ दिखाए, जिसकी बिना पर पाकिस्तान का स्कोर 224 से 4 विकेटों के नुकसान पर मुकर्रर 20 ओवर में 225 रन का हदफ दरकार होगा वेस्ट इंडीज़ को जैसा कि फारूक ने कहा कि एक हिमालय जैसा स्कोर है, मगर यू नेवर नो कि किस तरह की बैटिंग होती है वेस्ट इंडियन बैटर्स की.
Yes, a daunting score put by Pakistan on the board. The second time they
Coming to Guyana, the experience is just unique, different from any other tourist destination that you can think about. Without a doubt, when you look at the species of plants, of the animals, the insects, the birds, you know, it's just fascinating. Things that other countries would just see in a book or they would just see on television, we actually get to see it up close and personal. In some regions, we actually get to see it almost every day.
The man who started the innings for West Indies and got 2 wickets for their team. So Chris, talk us through your unconventional start with the ball. We saw you with a different field set, we would say, with the new ball. So what was going in your mind?
Well, basically just to bowl the ball wide to the batsman. He was struggling a bit. I think he had some kind of injury. So we're just trying to take the ball away from him, away from the batters early, so that they don't, you know, I don't bowl in the arc.
So how satisfied are you with your performance, with your team performance, and how do you see this target of 225 for this team?
Personally, I think I'm not so 100% satisfied with my performance. I could have bowled a little better. But generally in the team, we did well. At certain points we let go, and the batters took advantage. But I think a total of 224 is gettable. And I'm sure that all of my teammates are very pumped up. We'll come out and do our best to get to that total.
Thank you so much, Chris. All the best to you. So this was Chris, and Team West Indies has to chase down 225 in 20 overs. Back to the Combox.
Thank you very much, Eamon. The first innings of the game has come to an end, and it's time to watch the highlights of the first innings. The first boundary of the innings swept away the boundary. Pakistan kept scoring 4 runs and 6s as well. They were busy right from the outset. They took on the West Indies bowler. First wicket, pick up shots to the fielder. Wicket again, the left-handed goes out. Spotted mid-wicket. Razak played his shots. He was dominating. He was entertaining that 6-over long on this time. He likes that region, mid-wicket and long on. Was a short delivery smash over mid-wicket, then straight down the ground. Cleared his front leg to clear.
Oh yes,
Yoshi! Got out 99 to his name. And then Irfan show began. He was unstoppable, Irfan. The onside, that's his favorite zone. That is how Fawad Alam got out. Brilliant catch in the outfield by
Good
Randy.
catch, Rama. Good catch, Rama.
Damaged his knee a little bit. Irfan continued in his merry way. Pick-up shot at his best. He had got so much command. It was a big hit. Possibly the longest 6 of the day. And later, and strong finish of Pakistan. They got 2 sixes in the last 2 balls of the innings. A frightening total put on the board. You can see 99 for Abdul Razak, 18 for Humayo, duck for Shahryar. Fawad got 53, blistering 36 from Irfan and Hassan. After 20 overs, Pakistan posted 2-4 for the loss of 4 wickets.
ये बॉलिंग कार्ड वेस्ट इंडीज मास्टर्स का 2 विकेटें सबसे कामयाब बॉलर है क्रिस, उसके अलावा एक विकेट हासिल की एंथोनेल और फोरन ने.
That's the equation we have. West Indies need 225 runs. That's not going to be easy. Exactly in 20 overs. And it's time for the break. And after the break, we will come back with the run chase.
Nicely played between the gaps.
Over the top of the boundary line for a maximum.
Quarter one as expected, but it has lofted. Oh, there you go! He got the man!
That was hit sweetly, but straight into the hands of man.
This is a big whack by Abdul Razak.
Coming to Guyana, the experience is just unique, different from any other tourist destination that you can think about. Without a doubt, when you look at the species of plants, of the animals, the insects, the birds, you know, it's just fascinating. Things that other countries would just see in a book or they would just see on television, we actually get to see it up close and personal. In some regions, we actually get to see it almost every day.
Guyana and its landscapes are as diverse as its peoples. The environment is part of our nature. Our very majestic waterfalls and rivers, our wide variety of flora and fauna are all part of what we stand for.
Guyana is divided into 4 natural regions. The low coastal plain, the hilly sand and clay region, the highland region, and the interior savannas. Each one of these natural regions has their own uniqueness, their own beauty, and something compelling and satisfying that kind of just hones you in.
Guyana's landscape is so vast and diverse, you would need to spend at least a few weeks to even get a glimpse of what this beautiful country has to offer. From the mangrove forest and its rich ecosystems and migratory birds and scarlet ibises in the north, to the Karasabi mountains, Panuku mountains, and all of the wondrous rivers and waterfalls in the south. Not forgetting in between, you have the massive Mount Roraima and all the other tabletop tepuis.
And as you move around Guyana, wherever you go, there's always something surprising. There's always another surprise that awaits you. It's a moment that you would want to repeat and just want to all over again.
We're here waiting to show you the beauty that our country contains. So what are you waiting for?
The emphasis now over the past few years in Guyana has been leaning more towards birding tourism. A lot of people are coming now because to see birding. Guyana is off, we would call off the beaten tourism track. It's a new frontier. We actually have, in terms of birds, we have over 900 species of birds and over 70 species that are Guyana Shield endemic. Some of them are easy to see compared to neighboring Guyana Shield countries. Guyana is indeed unique in terms of birding because of the diversity of species. You go on a birding trip and there are many other mammals that are present. And so there are many species that can be observed over the period of time that you are in Guyana.
When you fly over major parts of Guyana, it's uninterrupted forest. Guyana has done a really good job in terms of preserving a lot of the environment, which in other countries has simply been lost. In a lot of countries, you rely for special birds and for conservation generally on little pockets of little oases of good forest or good habitat. But in Guyana, you've got a lot, and I hope it stays that way forevermore.
Showing people our country, birds, our culture, the way we live, I believe one of the best ways of promoting conservation efforts. I love seeing birds. I don't know what is so addictive about bird watching, but when you see the first bird and you get into it, you want to see an excellent, especially new species. And the more difficult it is to find, it makes it more interesting. You want to go challenge it. Every unique birding trip that we run in Guyana must see the sun parakeet. And that's why we go to Karasabi. It is there. However, while saying it is there, they need to be protected. Rightful people to protect those very species are the people who live in the communities.
I am Andrew Albert from Karasabi. I am the fourth generation of my great-grandfather, the founder of this community. And as the years pass by, our population increased in numbers. 1,300 odd numbers is the population of Karasabi, and mainly the Makshi tribe. We have seen a great change in our community based on the tourism activities. I have taken a step forward to embark on the ecotourism, and the name of my industry is the golden parakeet, also known in Makshi the keze. Karasabi is the only place left with the golden parakeets. So we started a program creating job opportunities while preserving and conserving the very endangered species in our community. Every individual in the community must become a beneficiary out of this industry that we are embarking on. It could be indirect and direct beneficiaries. And this is my plan, and this is my dream.
Nestled in the heart of South America, Guyana is a destination that not only captivates with its breathtaking landscapes, but also stands as a shining example of sustainable conservation tourism. Join us on a journey to this hidden gem, where lush rainforests, pristine rivers, and vibrant wildlife are more than just attractions. They are a testament to the harmonious coexistence of humans and the environment. Here, the commitment to preserving the environment is woven into the very fabric of the nation. We invite you to explore the wonders of Guyana's conservation tourism initiatives and discover the magic of a land where green investments are a choice and a way of life. The indigenous communities play a pivotal role in this sustainable journey. They open their homes and share their knowledge with visitors, fostering cultural exchange and providing long-term environmental and economic opportunities that benefit their communities directly. Welcome to a land where untamed natural beauty converges with a commitment to preserving the planet's ecological wonders. Let's discover Guyana.
Welcome back from the National Bank Stadium, Karachi, where Pakistan are taking on West Indies. First innings done and dusted, and now the two umpires making their way to the center to officiate the second innings. One is from Australia, and the other one, the female umpire, she's from South Africa. So it's been very good to see even the officials from everywhere across the globe in the cricketing fraternity coming in, being part of this IMC Over-40s T20 World Cup. What a mammoth total yet again set by these boys in green. The Pakistan Masters led well and truly by Abdul Razak. What an innings. Unfortunately couldn't get to 100. Out on 99, nervous 90s for Abdul Razak today. But it's been a very good afternoon for Pakistan with the bat in the first half. And to talk about it, I've been joined. Let's see the two West Indian openers. There you are, 225 runs to get in 20 overs at a run rate of 11.25 from the World Go. It won't be that easy for these two boys in maroon, and I've been joined by Ayman Anwar, a Pakistani women cricketer and a very good commentator. Good afternoon, Ayman.
Good afternoon, Polak. Mighty total ahead of them. Gem of an innings played by Abdul Razak. Scored beautiful 99 runs. He didn't want to reach to his 100 by scoring a single. He thought of the team and wanted to go big for his team. Missed his well-deserved century by 1 run only. But definitely this is not the milestone he was aiming for. 225 is the milestone he wanted to look for.
Vishal Lal is the opening batter, the right-hander for the West Indies. Needs to go big from the very first ball, I reckon, if they are to make a match of it, because more than 11 runs per over required in the 20 overs. So they will look to maximize the power play. Antonal Atwill is his partner. So both of the opening batters are there in the middle, and Zulfikar Barber is all set to start the proceedings with a slip in place. Will be operating from the pavilion end. Very experienced campaigner, Zulfikar, and he's been very effective with the ball as well. He's been in very good bowling form in this IMC T20 World Cup. Good to see a slip in place, so looking to attack from the World Go. Daryl is waiting for something, the umpire. And he says play. But now maybe someone was moving behind the boundary. That's why he had to stop a little. And now he's set and ready to go. That's the first ball. Gently played to the offside for no run.
Good start from Zulfikar straight away within the stumps. This would be the key here on this pitch. Antonel is a bowler himself. He must be aware how the surface is behaving and what they should be aiming on this surface.
Oh, went across the line there. That was the arm ball. I wonder why they didn't appeal for that. That looked close in my opinion.
Surely looked close, but gentle of the bowler for not appealing for this. It was going down definitely and slightly up.
Just maybe touch on the higher side. That's why I wasn't interested. A scamper through for a single to get off the mark. West Indians.
That is leg stump. Left arm around 3 to come.
Antonel will face Zulfikar, who bowled a beautiful ball. Slight edge given to the batter.
Oh, he really has given it a thumb, but they have a protection at deep mid-on. So they can have two fielders outside the 30-yard circle in the first power play. The only power play actually in T20s, and they have a deep mid-wicket and long on.
Very good line this time from Zulfikar. slightly slower in pace. Wanted to turn this one. Did not look for arm ball. Deceiving the batters with his variations.
He's been on target. Very accurate, Zulfikar. Again, a good delivery to finish the over. A very good one, first up by Zulfikar. First over bowled. West Indies are 3 without loss of wicket.
Same field, same field.
So 3 runs of the first over of the power play. Let's see how well they would be able to use this power play to their advantage, because they are chasing a mighty total of 225. I wonder if I can say mighty because they posted 284 and 192, averaging around 233.
Muhammad Ali is into the attack now. Spin from both ends. That's an interesting ploy. Skipper Abdul Razak thinks that this pitch has enough to offer for the spinners as compared to the seamers. So starting the proceedings with the spinners from both ends. Left arm orthodox, nicely bowled. He just dragged his length a bit, and that one stopped on the bat. It didn't come easily on the bat on that occasion. That's why I struggled to time it, the batter.
Yeah, I think the ball bounced a bit. He bowled a shorter one here. So due to that extra bounce, he was unable to play that tennis ball shot he wanted to play, but this time it's lofted in the air and wicketkeeper is underneath the ball. He takes it easily. First wicket down for West Indies, and what a grab this is from Humayun Farhad.
Yeah, it's more of a top edge on that occasion by the batsman. Went across the line and he wasn't aware of the bounce on that occasion. So this is good bowling by Ali. He's already into action amongst wickets and he draws the first blood very early in the piece. So it was a good catch in the end by Humayun Farhad. Had to run a few yards, but the ball was miles in the air. Short stay for Lal, just made 2 runs, 3 for 1.
Yes, Lal made a mistake of playing the ball across the line. He wanted to go to play that cross bat shot with the very new ball that came quicker than his expectation and ended up giving away his wicket smoothly. Muhammad Ali picked up that wicket for Pakistan team. So this is the first time we are seeing 2 spinners operating from each ends. And before this, we saw this happen in international game between Bangladesh and West Indies, where West Indies used this strategy.
Richard Latif has come in to bat at number 3. Most of these West Indian masters are batting with the glasses on, and this was a big hoik. Got the top edge, and it was in the end an easy catch for the wicketkeeper Humayun Farhad. Ali has taken his wicket and he's thinking hard. Oh, that one just went through, surprised him. What a delivery.
Yes, very well bowled. This is from Ali. It went away from the batter. He could not read that. Small break from Ali. A very teeny tiny break. And he was nowhere on the back foot to pick this length.
Well, it's the bounce which is really now asking serious questions to these batters of the West Indies. Off the back foot this time. Can't get it past. Back with a point. And they will pinch a run. Good running. Or have they? No, they haven't taken a run there. He was sent back by his partner.
Good call in the end by Antonell. Very good lines, tight lines. This is from Ali, not giving any room to the batter to go for a run. Looks like another successful over going on in the power play with 4 dots and a wicket and 1 ball yet to come off this over.
Bowled him, knocked him over. What an over! Double wicket made in here. Double blow for Ali, and West Indies are in all sorts of troubles.
Super bowling this is from Ali. He kept his line, he kept his length, and most importantly, the pace that he offers to the batter. And they went greedy after the length, but did not pick it very well. He was nowhere near the ball. His weight was way behind. So he has to depart, scoring none after facing 4 balls. So it's 3 runs for 2 wickets. More like a soccer score, we can assume.
Still pretty early days, but what a start here for Pakistan. 2 wickets already. And West Indies are going nowhere at the moment. This innings needs some sort of momentum. Larry Babb is the new coming batter. And he's there because Mr. Straighter one there went across the line. A big heave. It was short of length. Didn't rise to his expectations. Oh, he's gone across the line. There was an inquiry, but maybe sliding down the leg side.
So we can see the 2 left-arm bowlers operating with a different approach. Zulfikar Babar tossing it up a bit, and Ali giving pace, bowling those arm balls, not letting them judge it.
He was down the wicket already. That's why umpire wasn't interested. He was trapped in front of the stumps, but he was too far down.
The intentions were good. The flight was offered, but he was unable to reach to the pitch of the ball. That's why I ended up playing it across rather than going for a straight shot.
Larry will be the man on strike for the first time. Looks pretty powerful, man. A tall guy. And I get the feeling if he hits one, it's going to be a big one. But at the moment, the Pakistani bowlers are not letting them off the hook.
Wonderful control. This is from Zulfikar Babar. He's giving those flight, but in the length. Not easy for any batter to loft him over.
Nicely played. They had to hurry for that run. In the end, gets there. Could have been a close call had that ball hit the stumps. Runs are very hard to come by, and we are only into the 3rd over. It's the mandatory power play, the only power play for 6 overs. Sweeps it fine. You were talking about the boundaries. There you have one of them. Nicely swept along the carpet to earn him a boundary.
Indeed, a beautiful looking shot. Have a look at this. It was in the zone and he swept it really beautifully towards fine region for 4 runs. First boundary for West Indies after 3 overs at the loss of 2 wickets.
please.
It's been a struggling and quiet start for the Windies. But still they need to keep wickets intact and just keep trying. It's not that throwing it away is the way to go in any match, any game. No matter how much runs you have to achieve, still you got to just keep on trying.
Next up.
Antonel will face Ali, who is keeping his line and length really tight. He's bowling short, but they have to be vigilant here because he is offering that quick pace. Once again, short ball, pulled it towards long onside, and it's a 4 runs. It went into the pocket, beautifully connected.
Yeah, picked up the gap quite nicely on that occasion. Atwell,
Never mind.
nicely executed stroke. He's batting with the glasses on. and looks as if he's sighting the ball well in the sunshine. It's a clear sunny day here in Karachi.
Same length, but this time adjustment of line. Good bowling. This is from Ali. You can see that Antonell is really quick on this field. He's using those feet very well. But they need some fireworks here in this power play.
Down the ground, just manages to get it past the bowler, and he gets it past mid-off as well to the boundary for 4. Much needed boundary for the Windies.
Beautiful back foot punch it was from Bab. Carved it through the gap. Have a look at this. Very well placed. He knew where the fielders are. Anything straight would get him runs. Beautifully played.
Goes down the ground again, thumped it hard. Just gives me a little bit of look-alike of somebody like Kieran Pollard when he's trying to go down the ground. My words, what a powerful hitter of the cricket ball Pollard was. Struck 6 sixes against Sri Lanka. The Windies are very good strikers of the cricket ball, more often than not. It was a good delivery to finish the over. 4 ball, 21 for 2.
You can see the energy drink, Markhor. I just had it for the first time and literally loved it.
So did I. It's pre-energizing and pre-tasty as well. I'm sure those kids will be enjoying it. And it's proud Pakistani brand, Markhor drinks. Down the wicket he comes and misses the ball altogether, went across the line, and easy stumping here for Humayun Farhat. Zulfikar Babar gets his first one for the day.
Extremely well bowled by Zulfikar Babar. He tossed it up in the air, did not give any pace. The batsman was unable to reach to the pitch of the ball, ended up playing cross shot, and wonderful stumping this is from Humayun Farhat. West Indies has lost another wicket. Antonell Atwell has to depart, scoring 11 runs of 9 balls. He hit 2 fours in his 11 runs. So West Indies are straight away on the back foot.
Take a look at those Markhor energy drinks once more. These kids are enjoying it. Pretty tasty drink, this Pakistan's own brand. And when it is Pakistani own brand, you can expect it to be cheaper as well than few of the international brands.
Left hand, boys. Home. Home. Left hand.
One leg.
Asif Chan, the new coming left-handed batter for the West Indies, and he's there because an easy stamping was made by Humayun Farhat, and a good delivery deceived the batter, did Zulfikar Babar. Easy decision to make for the umpire as well, because he wasn't even in the frame, the batsman. Will be bowling to the left-hander now. Nicely worked on the onside for. Oh my days! What was that? Oh, didn't make a good picture there.
Must be a man with the most runs in the scorecard. Little bit of leniency for him. But all those batters who got out, they lost it while playing it against the break. I have not seen anyone trying to hit Zulfikar Babar on the merit. They all wanted to hit it against the break. That's why I ended up losing their wickets. This time cut it for 1 run, and fielder was coming from the edge of the ring, so straight away 1 run for them.
Well, that was pretty lethargic approach by Abdul Razak. Just give him some rest. You have already too many runs on the board. So there are quite a few experienced guys. Forward Alam is there. Zulfikar Barber has plenty of experience. Humayun Farhat is very experienced as well. He's made 99 already. Oh, that one came back sharply. Good delivery.
It looked really close to me unless he hit it with the bat. We can see it in the replay. Ooh. Would have been close, but no, it's the call from the umpire. Wonderful ball this is from Zulfikar, brought it back into the batter.
Well, in this case, we actually need to appreciate the commitment of Abdul Razak as well, the captain. You know, he's batted for hours and hours in the innings, and these are the cherries, the white cherries that they're using in this IMC Over-40s T20 World Cup. Have been very good so far, these balls, these white cherries. So I was talking about Abdul Razak's commitment. He still doesn't want to throw it away or give it away. He wants to be there in the field. That was a big hoik attempted by the left-hander across the line. Gets beaten altogether to finish that ball by Zulfikar. 5 bowled, 25 for 3. And with that, we are going to have a change in the voices. It's going to be Naim Chand alongside Muzammil Asif to take you through to the next 5 overs.
थोड़ा सा पीछे हो रहा है गेंद अली भाई टाइम मिल रहा है उसको
Thank you so much, Falak. And this was the latest boundary scored by West Indies in the gap. There was no chance. It was between the fielders. This time a quicker one. Will have to rush in. And he's safe inside the crease, and I have been joined by
left hand है
Naim
left hand
Chand.
एक जाएगा पीछे
Naim Chand. Welcome.
And it seems as though we have an Asif invasion
ऊपर ही हैं
here
दोनों
at the National Stadium. One on the commentary, one batting.
Asif taking his guard.
Thank you थोड़ा सा इधर
So far, Pakistan is having a very good time with the ball as well after having
ठीक है, दोनों
scored
इधर ही है, करने दे।
224 runs in the first innings.
Pathetic performance by the West Indies.
Oh, inside edge onto his bat. So good bowling, tight line and length by Ali.
I know Abdul Razak, he came to the West Indies, quite a fine young man then, looks pretty mannerly. Just would like to exhort him, send the West Indies a thank you card. 3 chances.
It's time, big shot. And it sailed over. 1 bounce boundary.
कोई नहीं कोई नहीं कोई नहीं कोई नहीं
The West Indies, they've got so much of work to do. Absolute pathetic performance,
बात नहीं,
especially in the field.
Absolutely, and they want more shots like that. This time, shot fine leg in action. Just a single here.
right hand
And I think the plan by the West Indies was to come out and win this power play, get 60, 80 runs,
ठीक है शाबाश अली
even
भाई
if you have to lose wickets, because there's no other way that you can hope to overhaul the target set them.
With the defensive approach, they keep on taking those singles, but I think singles won't work here for West Indies. So after 6, it's 36 for the loss of 3.
Absolutely. I think they needed to get that brilliant start. Of course, you saw what you saw. They simply could not negotiate the spin. That's the result on your screen. 3 wickets down, 36. In no man's land, it would take a gigantic change of fortunes before the West Indies can be pulled out of this rut The only body is capable of doing that right now is Larry Babb, big hitter of the ball.
Absolutely, the pressure is on. They have not got a very good start here. And the power play is over now. They really need to make some effort here to hit those big shots because the target on the board is huge and you have to make so much effort here. This is the power play. A thick edge straight into the hands of Humayun Farhat, keeping their wickets. And this time kept a bit low and a bold. And Zulfikar Babar was conceding some boundaries here. And West Indies batter were cruising at one stage, but this stump, and he fell short. And afterwards, we saw only a couple of shots. Thereafter, West Indies just finding their way difficult to cruise towards that target. 6 overs, just 36 runs for the loss of 3, and Zulfikar Babar is here to bowl his 4th over. The intention was to hit big. A good fielding effort there by Muhammad Ali, just a single taken here.
But they've put themselves under a lot of pressure by not getting anything substantial in the power play. So that doubles up the pressure on the batting side. It's not going to get easier, it's going to get harder.
Yeah, it will keep on getting harder if they just take those singles and doubles. Even though not they are taking doubles as well, they are just restricting themselves to singles, and they need more than 10 runs in an over if they still want to go closer to the target, in fact. A fielder there down the ground, a fielder there for protection, just a single.
Looking for the big shot. The intent is there, the execution is not there at the moment.
He goes big, and there is a chance of a catch. The fielder is underneath, and a comfortable take here. So another wicket goes down. Zulfikar Babar this time utilizing his experience, and a comfortable take in the deep. Another down for West Indies.
Steady journey from the pavilion into the middle and back to the pavilion. Quite a routine exercise at the moment. In the West Indies, it's all written on the wall. And it happens simply because you did not take advantage on the batting side, as in this case Pakistan, when they were at the crease. Lots of chances, kind of club cricket.
It's mine, I think. Yellow? Yeah, sorry.
And it's even more painful to know that I'm required to describe coming from the West Indies as well. I wanted a change of shirt on my way up to the commentary box.
Direct and direct.
Conservation tourism. Join us on a journey to this hidden gem where lush rainforests, pristine rivers, and vibrant wildlife are more than just attractions. They are a testament to the harmonious coexistence of humans and the environment. Here, the commitment to preserving the environment.
To go hard, go big, wanted to clear that boundary fence, but wasn't enough to clear that boundary, and a straight catch. A flighted ball, utilizing his experience. Zulfikar Babar down the ground, along the carpet for a single. He's off the mark straight away, Davindra.
Well, I can't give, especially Bab, he's about the cleanest hit of the ball in the West Indies squad. Can't give him fault to try to put it over the top, took the upper part of the bat, caught. So you'll see a lot of this, where the batsmen would have to take their chances.
Appeal, Zulfikar Babar is so much interested into it, but the umpire declined. He is looking at the wicket keeper, having an ounce of hope, but it was actually pitching outside leg.
Pressure here for the West Indies to get out of this.
Wanted to make room, tried to cut it off, but straight into the hands of the keeper there. So a dot to end 7th over. 39 for 4 West Indies.
Occupation of the crease will not necessarily get you down with the final furlong coming down at the death end, because this asking rate is going to keep climbing all the while. At this stage, Pakistan were 56 for 2. The West Indies are now 39 for 4.
West Indies need 186 runs from 78 balls. It looks really tough. Atif Maqbool, the off-break bowler, is ready to bowl from the university end.
Don't forget, I need that picture with me and you.
There's not much power hitting so far we have seen by the West Indian batters. Looking at the target, a towering target of 225.
The top man to do that was Larry Babb. He's out, deceived, went up in the air. So a tall order here. Quite possibly very, not impossible, but highly, extraordinarily high improbability.
Onto his pads, straight away, Atif Maqbool. So leg by for sure. But a run is added to the total of West Indies.
Pakistan having a whale of a time early in the tournament. Well, they have 3 wins from 3 games. And you can start counting this one as 4. But they've had scores of 284 and today 224.
And in this pressure situation, West Indian dugout is having a good time with Mark Hoare. On the offside, pushed it down the ground. The fielder will have to make an effort to restrict them to the single, and he did.
Look at how many similarity names. Asif batting, Atif bowling, Asif on the commentary here.
Very well noticed. He goes big in the gap, but will take just a single here.
At some stage, the batters would have to go down that pitch and try to reach the length of the ball. In the process, you can be stumped, you could be miscuing, caught, all sorts of things, but you must make and declare that intent.
Asif goes big this time. It will clear the boundary for a maximum.
Whatever it takes, at all costs, that's the way you've got to play. It's asking so much of the West Indies now, especially having lost 4 wickets.
And it looks like a gift to the batter there. A half volley, allowed to open his arms. Loft it. Oh, good break there. The batter acknowledged. And a dot. A good comeback by Atif.
Hassan.
Good comeback by Atif to Asif. Beautiful delivery, just drifting away outside the line of the off stump.
With the defensive approach once again. The fielder is up in the circle. Fawad Alam. So a dot to end the 8th over. West Indies are 48 for the loss of 4.
I can imagine the comfort zone the Pakistanis are in. They have worked for it. They've put themselves there. You can see it. They're so relaxed, so composed, moving around without any form of pressure.
And I even don't see much pressure in the West Indian dugout as well. They're enjoying the drink, having some conversation, maybe about this game, finding those weaknesses, highlighting them, and trying to make a plan for that for the next game.
Except for the manager, he looks a bit worried. Not only because of this game, but his position in the group so far.
Yes, exactly. Hassan, the new bowler in. And some big shots must come from these two batters. They have to try. Singles won't work here. Look at this. This approach will just keep on putting pressure on them. They have to go for those rigs, as you just mentioned. They need to try to go for those shots. Oh, coming into him. The third man is inside the circle. Just a single here.
Pakistan, of course, basking in the glory of playing at home. And they've got so many former players. They look absolutely trim. A few other teams are pretty trim as well. I saw the Sri Lankans looking pretty good. But it's winning. And the Pakistanis have that home advantage. Plus, they have ability. There's no doubt about that.
Once again, waited for that delivery. Some football skills there by the fielder. Managed to stop it just outside the circle. And they managed a single. Davindra is back on strike.
Short. Not even showing intent there. That's so short. Any big bang would have been good.
Absolutely, that is the much worrying side for West Indies. They are not even trying to go for those big shots. They need at this moment. These singles won't work at all. Even you have to go closer to the target. Maybe at some stage in the tournament, you need that run rate factor comes into play. Down the leg side, he wanted to guide it through the fine leg. The fielder is there, will have to make an effort. In the process, they take 2 runs here.
Many difficulties the West Indies manager has been talking about. Lots of discussions and strategizing. They say it has not done much for them as far as results are concerned.
A flighted delivery in the gap, and there is no chance for the fielder there. He tried, but the boundary line, the ball touches the boundary line for a 4.
I'm looking at the dugout. I'm so happy that there's at least a little bit of element there of happiness shown across the faces of the West Indians. There's so little to celebrate, except every now and then when you get a boundary.
Very limited chances of celebration for West Indies. After 9, West Indies are 57 for 4.
No one to give fault on except the West Indies themselves. Lots of drop catches, as I said. 3 off the batting of Abdul Razak, my favorite guy for the tournament. And he went on to make 99.
They continue to play like this. Now after that last boundary by Asif, Davindra is just trying to get him back on the strike. Maybe he's not still willing to take that chance. And he wants Asif back. Look at this, and he does. He finally manages to bring back Asif on the strike, and Asif is the man who just took the risk in the previous over.
This is very difficult because as a batter out there, you've got to keep your composure, plus you have to keep the scoreboard. Just ticking and overthinking. It's got to be constant. Not a few singles, maybe a boundary here or there. It's got to be, you have to get some very big overs.
Asif wanted to guide the ball through covers, but didn't manage to get it on his bat. So a dot here in the 10th over with 225 runs to chase on the board. It's surprising and it's worrying sign for West Indies. On the offside, the fielder inside the circle, Fawad Alam. And another dot, back-to-back dot deliveries.
And the thing is now, if you didn't do that in the power play, I'm talking about the West Indies, now the Pakistanis have the luxury of 5 men out on the boundary. Makes it difficult. for scoring.
This time once again, oh, straight to the man in the deep. He can't believe it. Maybe he lost the sight of the ball, but finally manages to grab it. Look at his face. Maybe at some stage he lost the sight of the ball, but finally another wicket for Pakistan, and West Indies are now 5 down while chasing 225 runs.
The inevitable, and the writing is all over the wall for the West Indies. This is not a struggle anymore. It's almost an impossibility to change this thing around. I believe they're going to have a refreshing of the pitch, maybe a little strategizing, and I think we'll be changing our commentators as well. Quite a pleasure being here.
Landscapes, but also stands as a shining example of sustainable conservation tourism. Join us on a journey to this hidden gem, where lush rainforests, pristine rivers, and vibrant wildlife are more than just attractions. They are a testament to the harmonious coexistence of humans and the environment. Here, the commitment to preserving the environment is woven into the very fabric of the nation. We invite you to explore the wonders of Guyana's conservation tourism initiatives and discover the magic of a land where green investments are a choice and a way of life. The indigenous communities play a pivotal role in this sustainable journey. They open their homes and share their knowledge with visitors, fostering cultural exchange and providing long-term environmental and economic opportunities that benefit their communities directly. Welcome to a land where untamed natural beauty converges with a commitment to preserving the planet's ecological wonders. Let's discover Guyana.
And Lawrence Farnham, the captain himself, has arrived at the crease, and these are the wickets which fell today in this second innings. First one, Humayun Farad taking a comfortable catch, and this was kept a bit low and hit the middle stump there. Zulfikar Babar, high stump, third wicket of West Indies, and Zulfikar Babar again making the use of his experience, and it's just deceived the batter completely, and a straight catch. He fielded, and this was the last one, a straight catch at mid-wicket, and the 5th down for West Indies. Now last ball of the 10th over. Atif Maqbool has bowled so far so good, 9 runs, taking a wicket in his second over, last delivery of his second over, and might be some adjustment. And these are the fall of wickets. 2 wickets on 3 runs, then third on 21, fourth on 38, and the 5th just a while ago at 58 runs. So they are not even closer or in contention to chase that target. And umpires are having a chat with the bowler. Maybe a substitute fielding change, and Zulfikar Babar is coming back onto the field.
One ball to go. Okay, thank you.
I really admire the fitness of the Pakistanis. Few of the teams have displayed that kind of ability. Really fit. They make catches look so simple, so professional, I thought at one time it's a senior
Ajo,
Pakistan team
shabash.
I'm looking at.
They have the likes of test cricketers. And that is an absolute reason why they are fit, because a cricketer is always a cricketer who has played at the highest level. Lawrence, the skipper, straight away wanted to get off the mark, but will have to stay on that dot delivery to finish off this 10th over. After 10, West Indies are 58 for 5, and now there will also a change in the com box. Farooq Riaz will take over.
Sorry? Helmet.
No, you must. No, you must. It's the rule. Keep you standing up to the sunset.
कह रहे हैं हेलमेट पहनो.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया मुजम्मिल और नईम चंद. 10 ओवर से खेल मुकम्मल हो चुका है. 58 for 5 और पाकिस्तान की बड़ी मजबूत पोजीशन है यहाँ पर. और मैं यहाँ पर पाकिस्तान की धुआंधार बैटिंग, उस धुआंधार बैटिंग के साथ जो है ये वेस्ट इंडीज़ की जो बैटिंग लाइनअप है दम तोड़ती हुई नज़र आ रही है. और मुझे कमेंट्री बॉक्स में हमारे ख़ास मेहमान मुनव्वर अली महेसर साहब जो कि सेक्रेटरी स्पोर्ट्स और यूथ अफेयर हैं सिंध के, उन्होंने हमें ज्वाइन किया है. खुशामदीद सर.
थैंक यू जनाब, थैंक यू सो मच.
सर ये बड़ा अच्छा टूर्नामेंट जा रहा है, Over-40s, इसमें 4 से 5 रोज़ आहिस्ता आहिस्ता हम क्लोजिंग की तरफ जा रहे हैं. व्हाट इज़ योर टेक? जिस टूर्नामेंट ने जिस अच्छे तरीके से ऑर्गेनाइज हुआ, आपकी बड़ी इसमें कंट्रीब्यूशन रही है और माशाल्लाह से प्लेयर्स के साथ साथ और यूथ की प्रेजेंस भी रही और एक अच्छा मैसेज और अच्छी बाइंडिंग लोग दरमियान जारी. क्या कहेंगे इसमें?
माशाल्लाह जनाब, बहुत अच्छा टीम मैच खेलने को मिल रहा है. और आज ख़ास तौर पर अब्दुल रज़ाक का दिन है, मेरे ख्याल में 99 उन्होंने बनाए हैं, अभी बॉलिंग भी कर रहे हैं. काफ़ी अरसे के बाद जो है ना ये रौनकें बहाल हो रही हैं हमारे यहाँ और बहुत बड़े ज़ोर शोर से बहाल रहे हैं. कराची में रिपीटेडली इससे पहले एक वुमेन कप हुआ था PCB का, और अभी 1 महीने के बाद ही फिर ये वेटरन्स कप हो रहा है. तो जो है ना बहुत खुशैन बात है यहाँ के लोगों के लिए, सिंध के लोगों के लिए, पाकिस्तान के लोगों के लिए, ख़ास तौर पर कराची शहर के लोगों के लिए. तो इस तरह के अगर इवेंट्स होते रहते हैं तो एक कंटिन्यूटी बनती है और लोगों का शौक़ बढ़ता रहता है. ऑब्वियसली आपको पता है कि क्रिकेट का कितना क्रेज़ है वैसे हमारे मुल्क में.
जी बिल्कुल, एक वाइड के साथ आगाज़ किया है हसन ने डाउन द लेग साइड, और साथ साथ इंकरेजिंग है कि जो अगर Over-40 Over-50 हैं कि वो फिट रहें, अपनी सेहत का ख्याल रखें और सरगर्मी में रहेंगे. ज़ाहिर है फिर एक इंसान बीमारी से भी दूर रहता है और ज़्यादा कंट्रीब्यूट कर पाता है सोसाइटी.
ऑब्वियसली जनाब, असल में जो स्पोर्ट्स हैं वो फिज़िकली मेंटली बंदे को फिट रखने के लिए जो है ना एक बहुत बेहतरीन ज़रिया है. अब और ये इनसे इंस्पिरेशन मिलती है. जब हम इस वेटरन का देख रहे हैं तो हमारी उम्र के लोग भी जो है ना इससे इंस्पिरेशन में होते हैं कि जी अब जो है ना हम भी मतलब इसी तरह से अच्छा खेल सकते हैं और टिल 60-70 भी अगर बंदा इसको एक मुस्तकिलन कंटिन्यूटी में रखे तो वो बूढ़ा नहीं होता है बंदा जो है ना असल में. और हालांकि देयर इज़ नो सब्स्टिट्यूट ऑफ द एज, लेकिन ये है कि स्पोर्ट्स बंदे को बहरहाल मेंटली फिजिकली दोनों फिट रखते हैं.
जी बिल्कुल, इस दौरान 4 रन हासिल किए और टैप किया देवेंद्र ने सिंगल के साथ. और स्पेशली पाकिस्तान के जो लेजेंड्स हैं, बड़े नाम अब्दुल रज़ाक हैं, फवाद आलम हैं, तो इनके साथ और प्लेयर्स भी जो है जिनको उतना मौका नहीं मिल सका जब वो अपनी यूथ में थे. तो ये बड़ा हौसला अफजाई चीज़ है कि वो प्लेयर्स भी दोबारा आके अपने टैलेंट को शोकेस कर रहे हैं जो पाकिस्तान नहीं भी खेल पाए, लेकिन उन्होंने इतने फिट वो हैं कि इतने कमिटेड हैं कि यहाँ भी वो रन्स कर रहे हैं, आउट कर रहे हैं.
जी बिल्कुल, यही तो बात है कि देखें ज़रूरी नहीं है कि जो बंदा जो है ना काफ़ी ऐसे प्लेयर्स हमारे यहाँ जो बहुत टैलेंटेड है लेकिन उनको इत्तफाक से मौका नहीं मिल सका है. और ये ऐसे इवेंट्स होते हैं, ये ऐसे वर्ल्ड कप्स होते हैं जिसमें एक तो आपको अपना टैलेंट एक्सप्लोर करने का मौका मिलता है और दूसरा ये है कि आपको इस तरह से लगता है कि अभी भी मैं रिटायर्ड नहीं हुआ, मैं अभी इन हूँ चीज़ों में. और देखें ये इस तरह से जब वर्ल्ड क्लास इवेंट हो रहा है और वर्ल्ड स्टैंडर्ड का इवेंट हो रहा है और पूरी दुनिया से खिलाड़ी हैं. कल भी मुझे जो है ना कल रात को मुझे मिले थे कुछ खिलाड़ी जो है ना मेरठ होटल में, बड़ी तारीफ़ कर रहे थे यहाँ के माहौल की, पाकिस्तान के माहौल की, और पाकिस्तान यानी वो इसको बड़ा कंफर्टेबली फील कर रहे थे यहाँ आते हुए. तो हमारे लिए एक अच्छी और खुशाइन बात ये भी है कि जो इस तरह से कभी कभी इमेज बन जाता है कि जी हमारे पास हाँ स्पोर्ट नहीं हो सकती हैं, तो इस हिसाब से देखा जाए तो लोग इतने खुश हैं यहाँ आने में और उनको एक पीसफुल माहौल मिल रहा है. और कराची में खासतौर पर इस तरह से जो आजकल इवेंट चल रहे हैं वो उसी का मज़हर है कि जी आजकल माहौल बड़ा ही जो है ना पसंदीदा माहौल है खिलाड़ियों का यहाँ पे कराची में.
जी हाँ बिल्कुल, इस तरह 11 ओवर्स मुकम्मल हो चुके हैं, 68 पर 5 और रिक्वायर्ड रेट तो बढ़ता हुआ जा रहा है। वेस्ट इंडीज़ जो है उनके लिए बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट था ये मैच जीतना, लेकिन उम्मीदें दम तोड़ती हुई नज़र आ रही है। अच्छा सर, इसमें मैं यही बात सवाल करने जा रहा था कि हॉस्पिटैलिटी पाकिस्तान की बड़ी मशहूर है, किसी भी लेवल पे आप करें तो वो एक बड़ा अच्छा मौका था और बड़ी आला मिसाल हमने कायम की पहले भी और इस दफ़ा भी कि मेज़बानी में हम किसी से कम नहीं।
जी बिल्कुल, देखें इस तरह से तो देखा जाए तो पाकिस्तानी लोग जो हैं, सच्ची बात ये है,
क्या बात है
अगर
भाई?
आप फिलंथ्रापी में देखें, अगर आप मेहमान नवाजी में देखें तो दुनिया में टॉप 10 अगर कौमें हैं तो उसमें हमारी कौम एक कौम है जो मेहमान का बहुत ज़्यादा ख्याल रखती है। और इसकी मदर ये भी आप इनको देखेंगे, अगर आप किसी भी प्लेयर से देख लेंगे ना, उनको जितनी मोहब्बत यहाँ मिलेगी शायद ही दुनिया के किसी हिस्से में मिले। अभी दैट इज़ वाई अभी जो हो रहा है हमारे यहाँ नेशनल गेम्स हो रही हैं आज के कुछ दिन पर 6 से 17 13 दिसंबर तक, उसी में भी हम कोशिश करते हैं कि इसको एक ऐसा नेशनल लेकिन इंटरनेशनल लेवल का इवेंट बनाया जाए कि पूरी दुनिया अटैक हो। अगर आइंदा कोई एशियन कप हो या कोई और ऐसा कोई इवेंट हो तो पता चले कि जी हम कितनी जहाँ पे लोगों को इज्जत मिलती है, मोहब्बत मिलती है और यहाँ से लोग कितने खुश होकर जाते हैं।
जी बिल्कुल, बस लास्ट में सर कुछ अगर कोई मैसेज, कोई एडवाइस यूथ के लिए, स्पोर्ट्समैन के लिए, पाकिस्तानियों के लिए कुछ अगर आप देना चाहें।
जी बिल्कुल, मैं मेरा यह है कि जो है ना, क्योंकि पाकिस्तान की 63-64% पॉपुलेशन है वो यूथ पे मबनी है। हम लकीस्ट लोग हैं कि दुनिया की इतनी बड़ी यूथ पॉपुलेशन हमारे पास मौजूद है। ना सिर्फ मौजूद है लेकिन वो बहुत टैलेंटेड और बहुत पोटेंशियल के साथ मौजूद है। तो उनको ये है कि हम जो है ना इस तरह से करते हैं कि हम उनसे उम्मीद रखते हैं कि वो दुनिया की हर फील्ड में, हर जगह पे अपने मुल्क का नाम रोशन करेंगे। और गवर्नमेंट बैठी हुई है उनके सपोर्ट करने के लिए। जो भी यूथ जो है ना, जिस किस्म की अगर उनको खासतौर पर स्पोर्ट्स में और यूथ अफेयर्स में सपोर्ट मिलती है तो गवर्नमेंट इज़ देयर टू सपोर्ट देम।
सर बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सर, आपने में ज्वाइन किया, अपने कीमती वक्त से टाइम निकाला और यहाँ पे आप हाजिर हुए हमारे साथ, हमारे लिए बड़ा की बात है।
थैंक यू सो मच जनाब, आपकी बड़ी मेहरबानी।
एक्सेलेंट।
So 69 for 5. We just had a time with Munawar Ali Maher sir, Secretary Sports and Youth Affairs Sindh, and he contributed massively in organizing this tournament, IMC Over-40 T20 World Cup. And
lovely, lovely, lovely.
In the combox, 69 for 5. The West Indies is still struggling at the moment. 12 gone, 69 for 5. Twelve overs have been bowled, 69 for 5. In the combox now, I have been joined by Noor.
Thank you so much, Farooq, and indeed a good game of cricket so far. However, considering West Indies, the games have played previously, I still do believe, although it may sound a bit delusional, they still have the opportunity to bounce back well from here.
It has been a quiet run chase from the West Indies. They struggled to get going. They knew straight away when they came out to bat. The daunting task was in front of them. 225 is never easy.
Yeah, but when you have the captain Lawrence Farnham on pitch, I would have my high hopes.
Outside the off stump, going for the quick single. Pakistan have been unbeaten and they have been super strong, clinical in all 4 games, and certainly hot favourites to win this competition.
Yeah, and that's the West Indian dugout. A bit disappointed, especially Atwell.
On the shorter side, but he spun it well. In the end, he just tapped the ball towards mid-wicket. His eyes lit up when he saw the shorter one, but it was a little bit extra spin he got Hassan. Still wicketless.
Yeah, and the thing about Lawrence Farnham, the skipper of West Indies, is that he takes his time. And that was nudged away slightly towards the offside in an attempt to buy him enough time to run between the wickets. So as I was previously talking about, Lawrence Farnham in his opening game against Canada, he scored 48 of 48.
Big shot by the bowler. Didn't get any support from his colleagues.
The thing about the West Indian side is that so far in this tournament, West Indies is the only team that I've seen utilizing the pitch to the fullest, especially their bowlers.
For the quick single there, but the kind of players that they have, sometimes they refuse to take ones, sometimes they refuse to convert ones into twos. In the process, it's 13 gone now. It's 5 for 74 on the board, West Indies.
Shabash, shabash! Right hander!
And for now, we're going to go down and we will be joined by Kainat Imtiaz, who's there for an on-ground interview. Over to you, Kainat.
Well, thank you so much. With me today is Mr. Fawad Ijaz Khan. He's the chairman of Pakistan Veterans Cricket Association, who has been working day and night to make this event a success. Mr. Fawad, we have seen some amazing games, and so far we have seen the teams are enjoying. You must be really proud with the efforts you have made.
Yes, I'm very pleased with the overall arrangements for this World Cup. And especially I'm pleased with the performance of our team.
Well bowled,
today is the fourth match, and I think so we will win this match also. So after this victory, we will be in the semi-finals. Razak was unlucky today, he got out on 99. And we have a good team, and we look forward to winning this World Cup. We are already the world champions in over 60 and over 50, and now we will, inshallah, live this Over-40s Club World Cup.
Absolutely. Well, the team is doing spectacularly well. Every individual has been performing. If you talk about bowling side or the batting side, any message that you want to give to the team?
Today we gave chance to new players, and we have like 16, 17 players in the squad, and it's a very difficult decision for the captain to choose the playing team. All of them are good. So I think now the captain is Razak is now. Have understood all the players, and he has seen all the players. So hopefully in the crunch matches of semi-final and final, he will select the best available players from this squad.
Well, absolutely. This was a talk about the games, but on the off days, we have seen that teams are enjoying a lot. They went to the golf club. They're having all the dinners. What's next? They should be looking forward to.
Every day there is a dinner. Tonight there is a dinner also outside, and tomorrow the mayor of Karachi has given us a dinner at the Frere Hall. And then again we have a dinner the next day, and the final closing ceremony dinner is at the Marriott Hotel. And Chief Minister Sindh Saab, he's our chief guest on that dinner. And I am very grateful to Chief Minister Saab for giving us a grant for this World Cup. We have Secretary Sports also here today witnessing the match. So we have a lot of support from the Sindh government in organizing this World Cup.
Absolutely. Well, talking about the sponsors, they are as important as the games are. You have to say something about the sponsors.
I'm also, especially first I would like to thank the Pakistan Cricket Board. I mean, they have given us this facility free of cost, and I'm very grateful to Mohsin Naqvi Saab and Sumair Saab, the Chief Operating Officer, and our main sponsors like Bengal Fla, Markhor, Diwan, Quetta Gladiators, and we have a lot of minor sponsors. So without sponsors, obviously, you cannot organize an event. And I'm very grateful to them. And I'm also grateful to all my team who has helped us out in organizing this World Cup.
Well, thank you so much. It was really nice talking to you and knowing about the event, and all the very best to the Pakistan team.
Thank you.
Thank you. With us was Mr. Fawad Ijaz Khan, Chairman, Pakistan Veterans Cricket Association. Let's go back to comms now.
Thank you very much, Kainat Imtiaz. Fawad Ijaz was out there, the Chairman of Pakistan Veterans. At the moment, Atif has been on song, 1 for 14 of just 4 overs. And it's such a difficult bowler to score off. Lawrence and Devendra are out there still hanging around. And Pakistan have dominated again.
Yeah, absolutely. Sheer dominance from Team Pakistan. But as I was talking about Lawrence Farnham, he's still eyeing the entire ground. The thing about this guy is that he utilizes around the wicket. The only thing that he really does is he takes his time rather than attempting to hit from the from the first ball. Like I would like to reiterate what I was talking about a couple of seconds ago. in his opening match against Canada. He scored 48 of 48, but it was an impactful knock.
Certainly, it's not about the 200 strike rate. It's about playing with the situation, and not many times you get in easy conditions to bat on. Misfield at cover. It was struck hard, deflected off his hand. No chance to come back for two.
Yeah, very rightly said. And the key to get the skipper, the West Indian skipper Lawrence, is change of pace, and that too when it's bowled in slow. That gets Lawrence.
So Nuresh, what are the other sides that you believe that can compete Pakistan in this competition?
Well, I must say South Africa. They're really on top at the moment. I mean, I'll give you an anecdotal reference. The other day, I was covering South Africa's match against Canada, and they were so good, and they just came in to play their match against Canada after losing the match from Pakistan, which Pakistan won by 3 runs. And the match that they were playing against Canada, they were so good that I ordered a coffee before, commentating on the match, and my coffee turned cold. They were this good. They had us on the edge of our seats the entire time. They restricted Canada to a score of 64 and won by 10 wickets. And they have won by 10 wickets for 2 times in this tournament so far. And they just as of today, they've won their match that was played early morning as well.
Scott White, they were quite clinical against Pakistan as well. Just fell short by 3 runs, and Pakistan was lucky enough. It's turning out to be very good over. Hassan's into his 4th and final over.
I love this change in variation. This versatility gets you wickets. If it's not getting you wickets, it's at least going to bring up some stagnancy in the runs. And just like that, West Indies are 82 for 5 after 15 overs.
Okay. Five over left.
So 15 gone, 82 for 5. So Fawad Alam comes on, the left-arm spinner who's having a great tournament, Nuresh. He's certainly enjoying himself with the bat. And today he played beautifully again.
Yeah, absolutely. And we were just talking about Pakistan's game against South Africa. I think the only reason or the loophole in that match was that South Africa didn't have Howard to bowl.
हाय सलमान भाई खड़े हैं भाई.
So 15 gone. Fawad Alam is in operations into his first over. The last 5 overs have just begun. 82 for 5 on the board. And as a misfield goes for 4 runs, sloppy work, should have been taken, but it goes for 4 runs. And with the boundary, time for the change in voices. It's Palak Sher and Manzar Naqvi will pick up the commentary now.
Thank you, Farooq Riaz and Nourish Khan. It's 15.2 overs so far. West Indies struggling big time. They've lost half of their side and still plenty of work to be done. An uphill task. Devendra Maharaj playing with his favorite floppy on his head. And I've been joined in the com box by Manzar Naqvi. Good evening to you, Naqvi.
Good evening to all. अब सिर्फ रस्मी कार्रवाई बाकी है और बज़ाहिर तो जो कहते हैं राइटिंग ऑन द वॉल वेस्ट इंडीज़ ने और क्योंकि काफ़ी 224 रन्स का बड़ा हदफ
It's good delivery, sharp turn on that occasion by Fawad Alam, and that pace has taken the ball all the way to the boundary. Though there was a little bit of footwork tried by the fielder who was giving the chase, but wasn't able to stop the ball.
अपील भी हुई थी लेकिन फायर अपनी यहाँ पे खामोश है। अब बात कर रहा था कि 224 रन बनाए पाकिस्तान मास्टर्स ने, 225 का बड़ा हदफ है और अब 5 विकेट मिल चुकी है और ये बाउंड्री का एक मंजर जब तक फील्डर गेंद तक पहुंचते नाकाम रहे।
Lovely, Fadi, lovely. Excellent,
Well, Nakwi, that shot from Lawrence really reminded me of the great left-handers cutting the ball late against the spinners likes of Said Anwars, Brian Laras. What players of spin bowling those two were.
जी बिल्कुल, और जो 16 के बाद 91 पे 5 वेस्ट इंडीज मास्टर्स। और आप बात कर रहे थे कि जिस तरह से शॉट खेला था लॉरेंस ने थर्ड मैन बाउंड्री पर, उसी कमांड के साथ सईद अनवर का नाम लिया आपने, ब्रायन लारा का। बिल्कुल ऐसे कई मास्टर क्लास बैट्समैन रहे जो ये शॉट खेलते थे।
Mohammad Suleiman is into the bowling now. He's been very impressive. He belongs to Sialkot. A very fine cricketer.
चौबीस गेंदों पे 134 रन की ज़रूरत है। हर गेंद पे कितने रन चाहिए?
At least a boundary. Every ball. 6, 4, 6, 4. This should be the way to go. Almost impossible.
लेकिन याद रहे कि 225 ही हैं, 525 नहीं है, जिस तरह आपने बताया, 6-4.
No, it's just about the remaining deliveries, 24 balls, 134 to get. So this is what is required at the moment. Down the leg side.
लेग बाई का इशारा अंपायर की जानिब से। 27 गेंदों पे 23 देवेंद्र का स्कोर, जबकि लॉरेंस 13 रन बनाकर खेले, 19 गेंदों का सामना किया। दोनों ने अपने रन के हिसाब से ज़्यादा गेंदें खेल ली हैं, खासतौर पे जिस फॉर्मेट को देखते हुए। T20 फॉर्मेट है।
Yeah, but they're just, having their batting practice more than anything else in this innings so far. Oh, that's a good shot, but he doesn't manage to get out of the screws. Waited for it off the back foot, given it a go, but didn't manage to middle that.
बिल्कुल आपने सही कहा कि बैटिंग प्रैक्टिस के साथ साथ उस वक्त के जब 5 छक्के आपके गिर चुके हैं और स्कोर बोर्ड पर बहुत ज़्यादा रन जो हदफ कर लिए, तो फिर ऐसी ही बैटिंग की तवक्को की जा सकती है। और विकेट गवा बैठे, ज़ोरदार स्ट्रोक खेलना चाहते थे, कामयाब नहीं हुए, तो छठा नुकसान वेस्ट इंडीज मास्टर्स को।
Impressive yet again, Suleiman the bowler. You miss, I hit. It was a straight delivery, nicely bowled, and he missed it altogether, did Davy Devendra Maharaj. There you see, he was down the pitch, went across the line, and he was in no man's land. Just almost was running down to the dugout while playing the stroke. Devendra Maharaj made 23 runs. It was a struggling innings for him, 93 for 6.
First over means we just bowling out of experience. Very carefully. What are we doing?
3.
just haven't been able to, put up a show here. The Windies. Raja Puran is the new coming batter at number 8.
2 legs.
Take a look at that last dismissal of Devendra Maharaj. He was too far down the wicket. Missed the ball altogether. Played all over it.
शाबाश 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 सलमान भाई
Another good delivery. Quicker in the air, through the air. He's very quick at times. Varies his pace.
well done
Very deceptive in his approach, Suleiman.
well done सलमान
पाकिस्तान
भाई
मास्टर्स ने पिछले मैच में यूएई के खिलाफ 117 रन से कामयाबी हासिल की थी और इस मैच में भी ऐसा लगता है कि तकरीबन आसपास से ही मार्जिन होना चाहिए.
रोको अली भाई
Yeah, it's all about improving your net run rate. And there have been only 2 teams in this competition so far who've been leading the table in terms of net run rate, South Africa and Pakistan.
बहुत पुरएतमाद अपील किए विकेट कीपर ने और अंपायर के कोई इशारा न करने के बावजूद भी अपील करते रहे और अब बिलाकर अंपायर को मजबूर किया कि वो थर्ड अंपायर से रुजू करें कि आया ये रन आउट है कि नहीं. और देखना होगा, इंटरेस्टिंग फैसला हो सकता है क्योंकि बहुत पुरएतमाद नज़र आए हुमायूं फरहत फील्ड्स गिराने के बाद.
Yeah, take a look at that in the replay, and this is why he looked confident, because the batsman was yards short. So he will be a goner here. Raja Puran. The red light's on. Confirmation of the departure of Raja Puran, who was struggling to get to his crease. Good work done by the wicketkeeper, Humayun Farhat. It's been very hard to take him out of this game.
लॉरेंस फर्नम आउट है 14 रन बनाने के बाद.
Middle leg, please. Leg. Middle leg.
शाबाश left hand right hand
Well, Pakistan have been very impressive in this match. Sheer dominance by them.
शाबाश सलमान भाई
Joel Leacock is the new coming batter. I like the way he really smacked that bail on his mark of guard. It's kind of a tendency. Shivnarine Chandrapal used to do that, even Karan Pollard. That's the end of the over. 17 done. It's 95 for 7.
Middle leg, please up.
Well, in the last 3 overs, West Indies require 130 runs, which means that if they hit 6 every ball, still they will be 22 runs short. So it's impossible now for the West Indies, and it's only a matter of time. Take a look at that. This is the thing I was talking about. At your guard, just to remind yourself where you have to stand while taking guard. It's the tendency, and he has those stickers just underneath his eyes, a bit like Shivnarine Chandrapal. The only thing he doesn't have like Chandrapal is his stance, and the other thing is that he's a right-handed, whereas Chandrapal was a left-hander. What a player he was. I still remember that innings of his when he got victory for the West Indies of the last 2 deliveries, hitting 6 and a boundary to Chaminda Was to win the game. He was a great player.
और अगर आप याद करें तो इनके नाम का पहला हिस्सा में वेस्ट इंडीज़ की साबिक फास्ट बॉलर जोएल गार्नर की याद दिलाता है। जोएल लिकॉक इनका नाम है और इनके नाम का पहला हर्फ जो है वो जोएल है, जो कि हमारे जोएल गार्नर वेस्ट इंडीज़ के साबिक फास्ट बॉलर। तो एक ही बैटर में दो शख्सियात के पहलू नज़र आते हैं।
Dragged it from way outside the off stump and good work in the deep. These boys are still fit enough, which is good to see. The boys in green have been dominant in this IMC Over-40s T20 World Cup so far. Well, he's got a hit in the game against UAE, did Lawrence, the captain. Good to see him back. He's playing well, struggling in this innings, especially with his scoring rate, I would say, or his strike rate, to be precise. But we know that he can do a better job than this. But at the moment in this game, they've been far behind the opposition. Pakistan have been a much better side, so there wasn't even a competition in this match. Another one-sided game. 100 is raised for the West Indies.
उनको कट करने में कामयाब हुए। शॉर्ट थर्ड मैन पे तेजी के साथ रन मुकम्मल किया और दोनों बैटर्स बाहिफाजत अपनी क्रीज में पहुंच गए। सिर्फ अभी तक एक ही टीम है जिसने पाकिस्तान मास्टर का थोड़ा जमकर मुकाबला, साउथ अफ्रीका जो पहला मैच था उसमें सिर्फ 3 रन से पाकिस्तान को फतह मिली थी।
Well, I thought that was the best game of this event so far, because South Africa just dragged the game all the way down to the wire and just lost by 3 runs, and that was the competition. And mind you, that was a low-scoring game as well. So in T20s, it's not every time. Take a look at that run out again. That appeal was made by Pakistan fielders, and they look confident, and rightly so. So another one will leave the arena here. They're losing wickets in clumps, the Windies. 8 down. And it's going to be the latest exit, Joel Leacock, after making 4 runs with a runner ball strike rate.
और ये वही शाम का मंज़र, बड़ा खूबसूरत। हमने पहले भी ये मंज़र देखा था जियो सुपर की प्रोडक्शन और टीवी स्क्रीन पर। हमने पहले भी डिस्क्राइब किया था कि ऐसा लगता है कि लाइट टावर्स का जो अक्स है उस सामने आसमान पर पड़ रहा है, उसकी वजह से रोशनी मनक्कस हो रही है, लेकिन ये सूरज मगरिब में ढलता हुआ है दरहकीकत, और इसकी मध्यम होती रोशनी बहुत खूबसूरत दिखाई दी। और जो कैमरामैन ने एंगल क्रिएट किया है वो भी लाजवाब है।
And take a look at that falcon enjoying somewhere from the top.
ये पहाड़ों पर बसेरा करने के बजाय यहाँ नेशनल स्टेडियम में आ गए हैं।
And Zamin Amin has a chance to come in the middle to do some batting for the West Indies. He's attempted a big slog there, did Lawrence. I don't think he has got it out of the middle of the bat. Finds the mid-wicket fielder, and another wicket here for Suleiman. A reward of some good bowling for this man.
खासी देर तक गेंद हवा में रही और बड़ा इंतज़ार करना पड़ा कैच करने के लिए इस गेंद को, लेकिन अपना जो तवज्जो है वो नहीं हटाई, गेंद पे से नज़रें नहीं हटाई, और आखिरकार उसका तोहफा जो है उन्हें कैच की सूरत में मिला। बहुत अच्छा कैच, वेल जज कैच, बिल्कुल बाउंड्री लाइन पे तकरीबन, और अगर ज़्यादा सभी इधर उधर होते तो शायद चौका भी हो सकता था। लेकिन एक और खिलाड़ी वेस्ट इंडीज़ मास्टर का आउट, लॉरेंस फर्नम, 16 रन बनाने के बाद 26 गेंदों का सामना किया, 2 चौके लगाए। वेस्ट इंडीज़ मास्टर्स का स्कोर पूरे 109 विकेटों के नुकसान पर।
That's it. That's the end of the match, because the last man won't come to bat. And that's the end of the story here for the West Indies in this match. Pakistan have won this quite comprehensively by 124 runs. So that's a huge margin when you're talking about T20. Even if you win a match in an ODI, a 50-over match, by this sort of margin should be considered as a big margin. But in T20, that's a humongous margin here achieved by the Pakistan side. The boys in green are absolutely flying high, high and high with the everyday passing. There you see the handshakes between both of the sides. A very good sportsman spirit and a great gesture.
बिल्कुल आपने सही बात की और बाद औक़ात तो बाज़ मैचेस में इतने रन्स बनते हैं जितने रन से पाकिस्तान ने आज कामयाबी समेटी है। और पिछले मैच में यूएई के खिलाफ 170 रन से फतह हासिल की थी और आज थोड़ा सा और बढ़ गए 124 रन से पाकिस्तान ने कामयाबी हासिल की। मुसलसल चौथा मैच था पाकिस्तान ने जिसमें उन्होंने फतह समेटी है और काफ़ी स्ट्रॉन्ग साइड है पाकिस्तान। 7 साबिक टेस्ट क्रिकेटर्स भी इस प्लेइंग स्क्वाड में शामिल हैं, तो यकीनन एक मजबूत टीम के तौर पे उभरी है पाकिस्तान मास्टर्स इस इवेंट में।
Well, Pakistan are just giving it everything, you know, into this competition. That's why they've been so successful. Quite a few VIPs, the dignitaries in Pakistan cricket history involved. And these are the highlights of the West Indian batting effort. It has been a big struggle. They toiled hard and they were just going nowhere. Just never this innings got momentum. It was all Pakistan, good bowling. There were few strokes played, but only few to be precise, and they were never ready for this all-important challenge here against Pakistan. The catching has been good, the bowling has been good by the Pakistanis. They did bowl just only few boundary balls, and again catching. That was a caught shot by Devi Maharaj. Got the boundary there. Lawrence fought hard, and this is how he was foxed, was Devi, Davindra Maharaj. And a run out occurred immediately after that one. The Pakistan's fielding, ground fielding with the catching has been also very good. Couple of run outs in this innings. And this is how the captain fall at the mid-wicket. Easy catch for the fielder down there. And that ended the story for the West Indies. Not good readings here for the West Indies. Only few players got starts. 23 for Maharaj, 16 for captain, 21 for Asif, but they all struggled, and the strike rate was the issue for all of the batsmen from the West Indies Masters.
और ये बॉलिंग कार्ड पाकिस्तान मास्टर्स का 2 विकेट जुल्फ़िकार ने, 2 अली ने और 2 ही विकेट सलमान ने हासिल की, जबकि 1 विकेट आतिफ के हिस्से में आई। तो पूरे 100 रन पर बंडल आउट किया वेस्ट इंडीज़ को 18.1 ओवर में 124 रन से इस मैच में फतह समेटी पाकिस्तान मास्टर्स ने।
So that's the mini card for you, the match summary. Pakistan set a mammoth total of 224, courtesy the brilliance of Pakistani skipper. 99-run innings by Abdul Razak. Fawad made 53, very good innings by him too. And it was all struggle by the West Indies. In reply, Pakistan won the match by 124 runs by a big margin. Now it's time to take a short commercial break, but when we will come back, you will watch the presentation ceremony of this match.
But this time it's lofted in the air and wicketkeeper takes it easily.
Bowling knocked him over. What an over! Double wicket made in here. Down the wicket he comes and misses the ball altogether, went across the line and
Big shot, it's sailed over. He goes big, and there is a chance of a catch. The fielder is underneath and a comfortable take here.
Coming to Guyana, the experience is just unique, different from any other tourist destination that you can think about. Without a doubt, when you look at the species of plants, of the animals, the insects, the birds, you know, it's just fascinating. Things that other countries would just see in a book or they would just see on television, we actually get to see it up close and personal. In some regions, we actually get to see it almost every day.
Guyana and its landscapes are as diverse as its peoples. The environment is part of our nature. Our very majestic waterfalls and rivers, our wide variety of flora and fauna are all part of what we stand for.
Guyana is divided into 4 natural regions: the low coastal plain, the hilly sand and clay region, the highland region, and the interior savannas. Each one of these natural regions has their own uniqueness, their own beauty, and something compelling and satisfying that kind of just hones you in.
Guyana's landscape is so vast and diverse, you would need to spend at least a few weeks to even get a glimpse of what this beautiful country has to offer. From the mangrove forest and its rich ecosystems and migratory birds and scarlet ibises in the north, to the Karasabi mountains, Panuku mountains, and all of the wondrous rivers and waterfalls in the south. Not forgetting in between, you have the massive Mount Roraima and all the other tabletop tepuis.
And as you move around Guyana, wherever you go, there's always something surprising. There's always another surprise that awaits you. It's a moment that you would want to repeat and just want to do all over again.
We're here waiting to show you the beauty that our country contains. So what are you waiting for?
The emphasis now over the past few years in Guyana has been leaning more towards birding tourism. A lot of people are coming now because to see birding. Guyana is off, we would call off the beaten tourism track. It's a new frontier. We actually have, in terms of birds, we have over 900 species of birds and over 70 species that are Guyana Shield endemic. Some of them are easy to see compared to neighboring Guyana Shield countries. Guyana is indeed unique in terms of birding because of the diversity of species. You go on a birding trip and there are many other mammals that are present. And so there are many species that can be observed over the period of time that you are in Guyana.
When you fly over major parts of Guyana, it's uninterrupted forest. Guyana has done a really good job in terms.
Right, welcome back once again to National Bank Cricket Stadium, where we've just witnessed a scintillating and commanding show of strength from the Pakistani Masters. Hats off to them for winning this match for 124 runs. That is a huge margin. Special mention for Mr. Abdul Razak for his 99 of just 56 balls, and Mr. Fawad Alam as well, who supported his captain brilliantly out there in the middle. Let's get on with the presentation ceremony. Joining us for the presentation party is Mr. Munawar Ali Mahisar, Secretary for Sports and Youth Affairs, Government of Sindh. Sir, thank you so much for blessing us with your presence, along with Mr. Abrar Ahmed Jaffer, DC East, Mr. Iftikharuddin, the COO, in fact, of Markhor, Mr. Fawad Ijaz Khan, Chairman, PVCA. Sir, thank you for being here and for organizing this event, along with Mr. Amir Ilyas Butt, CEO, PVCA, Mr. Raj, Chairman of Windies Masters. Sir, thank you so much for being here, along with Amir Sarfraz, Honorary Secretary, PVCA. The legendary Javed Midad is not here with us, but he's here amongst our thoughts, and Mr. Abdul Razak is here as well. Let's get on with the presentation ceremony. First up, we have the award for the man of the match, and this can go to just one man. Abdul Razak for his 99 of 56 deliveries, 10 fours, 6 sixes. I'd like to invite Mr. Munawar Ali Mahisar to step forward and hand over the award and the cash prize to the man himself, the beast, Abdul Razak. What an innings that was. I could hear his thumping strikes way up there on the third floor. That was an exceptional innings. Let's move on towards the award for the best batsman, and this goes to Fawad Alam. As I mentioned, he supported his captain brilliantly. I'd like to invite Mr. Abrar Ahmed to step forward and hand over the award to Fawad Alam for his 53 of 35 balls with 8 fours. Fawad is not here, although he is superbly fit. He was jumping around the field throughout the match. Some exceptional fitness there in Fawad. Well, let's move on towards the award for the best bowler. And this goes to Zulfikar Babar for his 2 for 15 in 4 overs. And I'd like to invite Mr. Munawar Ali to step forward once again and hand over the award to Zulfikar Babar. Right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, a special thanks to PVCA for organizing this event and making sure all 12 teams are not just enjoying cricket, but enjoying everything else along with it as well. This is about it from the presentation ceremony. We'll see you guys tomorrow with some more live action. Thank you, gentlemen.